Say if you see stands for Damian Phillips. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All who never know get with it. So if you see a girl from the bottom, I just a habit. So let me say good evening and thanks for joining me. My name is Damian Phillips, as you heard in my promo. I'm gonna notice some people are running and I get promo now.
Structure
Like me, I say,
eventually became exposed and ended up on the
oh,
very
really? What
edge of a
expose and
cliff, creating the
let me say good evening again. Were you hearing that? Something about getting exposed, Blazer?
We
Hello.
never even realize he alive.
Oh, so you did I play something about get exposed?
Yeah. I never realized he
Man,
alive
that
at
I'm
all.
like, maybe it's one of these machines that I have like a patch into. Cause
No,
I can't
no,
even you board this Blazer. And I buy one of them.
no. Me not need it. Cause as you
I
can
was
see,
saying that too. I was
yeah.
saying that too. But my brethren said, I'm not call him name. I mean, I don't know if my watch, but I'm going to call him because he's my bad influence. And neither tell me, say, oh, bro, trust me, you need that. Because, again, my setup, Blazer, hold on, let me address my viewers and supporters.
Yeah.
Let me say good evening, guys. Thanks for joining. Yo, I have a lot of bombshells for drop tonight. As I see, I caption it, election 2025. We have a lot of things to talk about. I want to keep this program at 1 hour, but as me did say, as I had promised, the reason why management has opened my portal so I can go till a morning if I want, is that during I did make a promise that when the election campaign kick off, we can go longer than just the hour. But if you don't want to go over the hour, that's also fine. I'm just letting you know. I expect to get some calls, voice notes, all of these things
Yeah. Go get
for
them.
you guys to think. So yeah, so back to the off the record conversation now, Blazer. So I had a small Behringer, and that was my YouTube, not your mom YouTube, my USB link to my PC because I'm still
Right.
using a PC, although I have several Macs even just laying around, but I still use that because I found that that's the first thing I started with O5 or O4. So I know yesterday may I come from, yeah, a long time me a broadcast pan thingy. But yeah, so I had that, and then I had two other Behringer, and I switched because one, it's a smaller one with just some turning knobs.
Right.
And I'm like, me not like that. Me like the whole broadcast vibe that you use your fader. So you
Yeah.
go up or down. You can look and see where it's with me with my eyesight problem. You can't just look and know where you're at if your challenge is up or not. When it's just a knob turning like one little buckle cap thing, you can't just look on it and know, say, yeah. So I got rid of that and bought a slider 2 years ago. Bigger Behringer. And I kind of like it. It said USB, but it was only USB in. So it wasn't taking out what I was broadcasting. So of course I know I couldn't use that. So I was still using the two of them. Management sent me a sound card, which him said bad. Experiment with that. I didn't like it because it felt cheap, like from China. No disrespect, management. Good quality, but me just never. That wasn't me. But like, I have full control of stuff with my volume control and me take out my
uh,
bass and my treble, all of that. But Nidus has been harping at me for a while now and said, bro, yeah, you're doing this. Your thing look good. It sound good, but you're overworking. It remind me of, and Blazer, you can recall when I used to send you a video link through Messenger, and then I'm into OSB or whatever, and then framing up people
OBS.
for me, OBS, framing up people, and then some streaming thing come along and it's like, yeah, just send a link and invite your guests, and you're doing it. So it's the same concept. So I was saying
Yeah.
like you to say I don't need it, but may I tell you the truth? This is what my third utilization of it, and I still haven't reached half. You were enthused by, my applause,
Um.
stuff like that.
I know directly what you have, but
Yeah.
as I said, because everything is already integrated in
Yeah, I
my
know.
system, me not need that. Me need that when time out of the country.
And like me say, I used to say I don't need it. And then I'm thinking the last time Governor and Egyptian was here, I was employed to cover that. And I recorded into my MacBook. And I'm like, no, I'm not even have a camera computer gonna way because with this road I can record directly.
On
Even
spot.
now I can record in it. And So like I say, I was where you were to say no, I don't need it. And again, I didn't buy it based on a need. I bought it on a like may I say, let me treat myself. That was one and two. It's just nice, you know.
Politics talk starting at the comment already.
Of course, that's why we're here. So
Yeah.
again, let me say good evening, and guys, start dropping those comments.
Oh, yeah,
Remember to
you
like
get the
and
video
share.
me send you
I never queue it up, but we can play the audio.
on WhatsApp.
That was the one with the police.
No.
Another one.
No, me send you a WhatsApp video, you know, look.
When? Since we're on air.
No.
When?
You just sent it a while ago.
Then when we not just on air? You mean before I came on?
No, before you came on, like
Got
from
you.
8 something.
So here what happened, and let me apologize to my viewers. Last week I had some audio issue because I did something that I didn't remember. So I bought this short 3 feet cable, and trust me, gentlemen, you say if a woman tell about size, no matter how lie she tell you, she just love you and don't want to hurt your feelings. So I bought a 3 feet cable instead of a 6, and I had the wire stretching. And
Too
even
much.
before coming on, I call management and say, I have a problem. My order keep on dropping out and I don't know why. Blazer, I plug it in at the front of my PC and my foot did a lick on the cable and that did a shot.
Okay, and I shot it out.
So in the last part, about the last 10 minutes, I see everybody start posting. And trust me, guys, I love this. Like, everybody starts a DP, no audio, no audio, no audio. So I prematurely ended the show, although we're over 10. But I made sure as soon as I came off the show, bought a longer one. So before I came on, Blazer, the reason I didn't see a thing, I was running the cable where it's supposed to be, way away from me, way underneath my deck. So we won't have, hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have that audio problem tonight. Because it really, you know this, Blazer, when you set for your show and you go out and one wire now work or something, it take away. Even if you thought you were having a good show, it mess you up.
Yeah,
So yeah, that is what I was doing. But you want me to play that video? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, if you want, you can play it, but you know, you had a discussion like 2 weeks ago. Because last week me did at Jamaica.
Big up yourself.
So you know, me walk around and me get some videos and me do what me need to do.
Gotcha.
I actually sent you the drone video of the urban center.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that and I like
it. Make sure me send that to you from last week. Me make sure you have that.
Yes,
so me want to make sure it's today the 11th of August. It date stamp. So in the future, we can say them did say it a got take that time, yeah. And when we look, we see what happened between that time there and that time there with them say.
But then again, and what Blazer is talking about is the urban center for Port Antonio, Boundbrook Urban Center, as it's been dubbed. He got a nice drone shot showing that work is actually on train, as the Prime Minister say. Prime Minister don't deal with inner the pipeline and thing. Him say on train. So you know that train is moving, right? So yes, but Blazer, let's throw in the factor, because I don't want to be one of those people who, because my hope and wish looks a certain way, green. I don't want, if something bad fortune happen on it switch. So stuff like, I have it on tape where comrades are saying, because them did tell us at the bus them I did crap if PMP win, Rise United, RUP. Then they're going to scrap the bus system. Maybe that urban center, because there's a certain person in Portland who have been saying they don't need an urban center in Port Antonio.
Port Antonio need a lot of things. And them no bother make me start talk.
So,
although,
but chances are, if them people win all of these things, even that you're saying you time stamp it, maybe just become a thing of wishful memories to say, yeah, we would have had something good, but
I have said this on this show more than once. When the government of Jamaica have a plan to improve, if that government is not in charge of the country anymore, or if they should not be in charge of the country anymore, why the next party will come in don't try to improve on those plans? Now, if the man in the plan to build 13 building in the sector with a bus stop, build 14 and build a taxi stand too. Improve on it. That's all we are say. You not have to do like you not have to say, all right, them are gonna build up one White House looking something, build one Black House. But have it to do the same thing.
Right. So I can share with you again that Blazer. That has been a thing that have been dogging us. I can recall, and you may remember, you should know. Them
Mhm.
call it Craft Village, which I mean, I say nothing village about that craft or no craft, but a village. Across from Carter Park.
Yes.
So I can tell you that PMP was in power, and when JLP1 worked its top over there, till people start thief zinc as them it zinc it up. And that was a history that we have that if JLP starts up and then PMP win, then them scrap that instead of build on it and improve, like I said. And it used to go both ways. But I can understand where it's from because I don't know if you're hearing the talking. I hear people now from Rise United saying the government are wicked because them come up with them ideas and them are nothing but thief, then thief their ideas. And I'm like, to me, that's the stupidest thing because if we say we want the betterment for Jamaica, let's use even for example this bus system. Say election did call and them never get to implement the bus system, but it was a good idea. As you are saying, what could have say, God forbid again, Rise United win the election.
Eh.
Instead of getting used bus from America, them could send out a tender, bid to some place where make bus, Belgium or whatever, and say, listen, we want to implement a system and give us some quotation and then work with it and make it better. That's what you're suggesting would be
Of
good. But
course.
what we're hearing now, and I am glad that Prime Minister Dr. Michael Owens took it on himself to say, listen, me we take the idea them. If Uno did say something and it sound good, me we implement it. Or it was in the pipeline which we saw over by Port Royal because from 1980 they were promising what them call it, a port ship deck, whatever. And it
Yeah.
was just in PMP's pipeline. Up at which you can update me on that the water thing up by Norwich Heights. Like me hear say PMP did dig pipe and plant pipe and
Yes,
all of
of
these
course.
things. And the water never running at it till 2019 when Anne Marie Vaz ran for the
Turn
pilot.
on
And
somewhat. No, well, you know what? I should even say that PNP did test the water in the pipe.
okay.
So them did actually know say water running at the pipe. It just that there was no access to the
So they
people
never
that live
commissioned
up
it.
there.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever pump there was to run water up there get lock off.
But
No,
that's the
if you
point I'm making to say, and you said I'm building on it. So not no
right.
wrong because I am going to be honest. This is not going to be favorable by the Green Army, what they call them, Power Ranger. But I wouldn't want when I'm a grandfather, maybe great grand, me still hear say JLP in a power. Because then that to me would sound like Russia or Cuba or some other countries where that is where we're talking about dictatorship. I think you get more because now I'm hearing people blaze. I mean, I don't know if you hear the talking saying why them wish election could have call every year because some stuff for them I get now. Like even last night, the announcement, the grand announcement, and let me big up the JLP. They did a great job in a halfway
Yep.
tree.
Yep.
And I heard somebody say something to the Blazer, and I was saying something else. That listen, man, I want class party. Them did want have done a crossroad. You remember we used to go to school and you have the end of year party.
Yeah.
Which for me it was so lame that I never used to go to end of year party because me I said me not get for wine up on no girl. So not gonna party. So I think, and I judge me here said that today. So yeah, it would have been just a end of year class party. So it's the end of the opposition leader term. So after election, call him not the opposition leader anymore. And I am predicting that there's a lot of synonymous things going on with three. So if you can recall, Andrew Holness has won election two times already on September 3rd, election being called. So I guess something going on for him with three on September. Um,
Mm.
and also he has already retired two presidents from or off the People's National
National
Party.
Party. Yeah.
Or maybe I should say two, and then this third one now is going to be retired from Rise United Party because it's really Rise United.
Yeah. There. You
They're
want these names?
but they're not PMP. Me can read some text where people are taught Bridging and I say, I'm a real PMP this. I post even with Liz, this man call about out Liz. I say, Liz always a come with something and I think, boy, yeah. So, but they're still kind of like them have them foot half and half. So that's why I keep on saying PMP/Rise United. So this is going to be the third time Andrew Holness is retiring a PMP president because you know this to Blazer. If Mark no win, then him can't run again.
Wow.
Cause yeah, and I
Yeah,
heard that
time up.
I heard time come and gone. You feel
Time,
me, right?
time come.
Time come. So I heard a lot of people, high in the seat. I heard that Damian Crawford has interest. He has always had interest. Um, I heard that Julian Robinson is shaping up. I heard that Peter Bunting is hoping that he can win. What
I wonder if
was
Lisa now would have come back.
no, she already resigned. Well, you're right. That is if Mark step out, right? Because Mark
Yeah,
didn't beat her. You have a
yeah,
point, because she never left the party. But
right,
here why this I go challenging. And this is why I don't foresee that. Because Lisa is not running back September 3rd.
right.
And not that to say you must, because based on how our things set up in Jamaica, you don't have to be the president of the party to be the prime minister. However, you have to be in the lower house, which is member of parliament. You have to be an MP to be in the lower house, and the prime minister is chosen from the lower house.
Okay.
So I don't see them having like a president who have a seat and then him at the whatever in the lower house. And no, that's not gonna work. And it's the king's parliament. So whether you're on the opposition side or the governing side, you still belong to the king, and for the king, whatever. Yeah, yeah. So that. But I saw somebody say something, and I want to do better with my messaging. Although I prefer for no call this evening. Is this Marlon? Marlon Richard says. By the way, we'll be hearing from Senator Marlon Morgan in our show at some point because I keep on segueing because I happen to listen to a lot of radio station, and one of them they have this feature called the Bottom Line, which both hosts they talk to what some PMP say is the best economists in Jamaica and all of these things, and they were downplaying. Oh yes, phone caller coming. They were downplaying the prime minister announcement of the school thing. Let's see if we have the caller online. Or the person hang up? Yes, they did. So you can call back. Um, so I don't know if you heard the news announcement, Blazer, but September and October, students, and that is from primary and tertiary, will be riding JUTC public transportation for free for 2 months for September and October.
Oh, that's
And
a good start.
you as a parent notice that some of the time them all when school start, you may still not have everything down to the T for the back to
Right.
school. Allow me to tell.
That's a good start.
So the government, the JLP, has decided to implement this 2 months thing. And when me hear the man them start dog it down, because I was listening to it and I'm like, to me that sound like a thinking set of people. Because back to school can be so heart-rending and all of these things. Me hear two gentlemen I don't play the thing this morning on radio. So I'm like, no, me want to hear exactly, from the somebody from the party. Let me see if I can cue up that clip.
Jamaica Labour Party an unprecedented term
Not
concept will
that one.
determine
This one.
school children and tertiary students with identification card will enjoy free transportation under the state-owned Jamaica Transit Urban Transit Company when the school year starts in September. It is among several announcements from Prime Minister and Jamaica Labour Party leader Dr. Andrew Holness at a mass rally in Halfway Tree.
It low in a bro.
But this means that the subsidy of $10 billion will have to be higher.
Still low?
So people have to understand that, which means that you'll
Still
have to
low?
borrow more money, or you'll have to
Low, but
run a
yeah,
bigger
step up.
deficit, or you'll have to cut in other areas in order to facilitate this.
Can't go up no
So
more.
you're going to pay for it, not directly, but you're
I
going to
keep
pay.
asking these questions. You're an economist. Help me here. Let's take 3 minutes on this thing. What is free?
Nothing is free. You pay for it. So what they're saying, you're not going to be asked to take any money out of your pocket.
Mhm.
But it's either in order because they have already projected a subsidy of 10 billion for the JUTC
Right,
before this announcement was made.
right.
So if they are going to be doing that and not taking any money from your pocket, it means that they'll have to cut something somewhere else or borrow money to make up for that difference. So you end up paying it down the road. So don't be deceived. You're not going to be paying upfront on the morning, but you'll be paying for it in the shortage of some services somewhere down the road or in terms of increased borrowing. These are just vote buying exercises which were not in the
School
budget.
children, this is across Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Yep.
School children will go on the JUTC buses
Hmm.
for free.
Yep. So what the media should ask is how much this is going to cost.
But I don't. But I can't make sense of it. So this is not the rural bus. Folk, this don't mix this up. This is
Right
not the rural
across the
bus.
country.
Right across the country.
Hmm.
Once you're a schoolers,
Hmm.
to use Jamaican term.
Hmm.
Okay, and my international folk, that means a person who attends school.
Hmm.
Once you're a schoolers,
Hmm.
it's not schoolers.
Hmm.
Once you're a schoolers,
Hmm.
you're going to go on the bus for free,
Free. Hmm.
like in a developed country.
Hmm.
I
This
don't
is
know
the
in
same
it. Low in a
developed
bro.
country in the region.
Hmm. And they already budgeted a certain subsidy for the
You not get to go up no
JUTC
more, bro.
in the budget that was recently released. So it means that the subsidy will have to be bigger. Yep.
So in the budget that
Turn up
was
your
read,
speaker, man.
No, man, me good, man.
there was a subsidy to maintain this.
Yep.
That subsidy did not have free
No,
free schoolers travel.
no.
No, school freelance travel no is
Mhm. That was made on the spot last night to sweeten the pot. So you have to find some more money.
I don't get these things.
Yep. Yep. Politics. Mm. They pay for it
Blessings,
down the road, you know.
blessings to all
Mm.
who believe.
Yep.
The Lord is coming. Are you ready?
Yeah, man. Tell you.
So Blazer, that's two um hosts on a radio station in Jamaica. And you hear all them just giggling and making light of something that you heard for the first time, second hand, and like, no, that's a good thing. So we have to say about that, Blazer.
You see, in a life, me not like for fight against people opinion because you have to value people opinion to have them values. But me notice that some of them people not really value people opinion neither. So sometimes you have to just live in a selfish world and just call a spade a spade. Now to me, the amount of people in a Jamaica that service of 2 months have not been able to come out of your pocket for your pitney then reach a school. You know how much great things that I got to do to some people? Some book where then the things that maybe them wouldn't have to buy for the kids them until them level up back. Them can afford to purchase them book so the pitney them can go to school and do them things and them things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 little bills did catch up on them, then can pay them bill there.
But like when
So,
we start with just to get off the
yeah,
ground.
like and I like them say after the whole semester, then say 2 months. But more the mind I did for the first semester you too.
Virgin, me I read because here me feel say. Me feel say any or Andrew win this will be extended. Maybe by this semester, by a year. I don't know. I just feel like that's not just the end all and be all. I don't think this is going to stop at 2 months. Me feel like this is just a and let us I said this last week again, me not get no cussing from labor rights. So maybe them not take offense, I then just not want to express it. Once it is election season, I like this into a man see a woman when want. I want some. Both parties are going to make offers. They're going to try to say, if you vote for me, I will think. I like that's something that I saw one thread the line between lifestyle and whatever. You know, yeah, some people up to yesterday, one woman said that to me. She's like, me not really do that thing there, but if my man do it and he asks back feet, we're gonna return the
Yeah,
favor.
she might consider it.
So me I say all of that for say and
Yeah.
PG-13, so send no pity them to bed. So yeah, so they're both making offers to say, vote for me and I will. Half of them I make for try win the election. So why you think the governing party wouldn't do that? I'm going to reiterate it because now I hear a sensible Jamaican talking and saying, listen, man, they have I was listening to a host last week, and after the book with the achievements were dropped, he was saying, lamenting that he don't see. Sorry, I'm trying to write that whistle. He don't see the reason why the prime minister needed to go out in half a tree and issuing out achievements. And I'm like, bro, the best thing to do, and I hear the prime minister alluded to it last night. Him say, and you must know this, Blazer. And let me ask us a question. You stop print business card, don't? The paper business card them.
No,
You ever
because
stop, you still do it?
me still do it because I realize say you have some people where just want to have that fish up in them pocket.
But I
But
can ask you this. In
yeah,
terms of that, if you stand up in front of somebody and you hand them one of your business cards, then you give them. Oh, this is me and my son. We can't follow this.
you could have did fool it and use the representation. Say, I understand where you go.
No, me not. I mean, my son picture that. There actually, it has memories to it. It's me and my father, the earliest picture, and then me and my son kind of mimic
Okay,
what
this the
his son
picture.
did.
Yeah,
Me not repeat
yeah.
that.
Mm.
I drop down. So you give somebody a business card, and you did that talk to them, and you see them go so. What next is going to happen to your business card?
The man show it way.
Yep. And the prime minister alluded to that to say, listen, man, him notice say the people them want it. Yeah, people are ask for it. Yeah. People are ask for it and I say, me want everywhere him go. So they're thinking of even. So when I hear somebody on radio now saying, them not see the purpose, I'm like, you know what? Somebody, I think the prime minister himself said it. A lot of times, some of the move them when make, you see if he's a draft player, not a chess player, you're not going to see the significance. You have to be a chess, even if you can't play the game, but you can understand the way every
Understand the
move play.
movements.
The move they will make, I know, no simple move. Because playing chess, I was learning that at some point, playing chess, you have to be strategic. So you want to read somewhere, you can't, I know like in a, even in draft, you want to make a 5 tick, you have to set you up and line it up and then open pray, say your opponent take the bait.
Right.
You get me? I say you have to plan ahead. So that is what that tell me. They don't get it. So like I say, we'll be hearing from Senator Marlon Morgan addressing those two personnel from the radio station. And let me say good evening to my chat room family. Yes, me feel good now when me do over here, so I see people call all my name. Yeah, writing. All right, cool. DP. We call mash up. Who want
Hey,
call
stop move on the microphone.
I'm sorry, I forgot to make condenser.
Yeah, yeah, good.
All right. So my chat room, Vibes Corner, and again, let me say welcome to the show. I'm live in New York. Live on Vibes Corner Radio. So if you haven't yet download or just find us on the World Wide Web, here's a 500 per week. All right. So they must say 50 per use bus. But all right, so I'm monitoring it. If you want to call me, the number is 614-369-8799. And I saw a call coming in earlier on WhatsApp. I do take WhatsApp calls. So if you want to save some money or use a bad Jamaican who you just feel say, friend, I gotta talk to one next Jamaican on WhatsApp if you talk to them true, me not have a problem. We can accept all of those calls. Nah, true. Yo, Blazer, let me tell you, I have some Jamaican, them a call you and you see call from WhatsApp. Because for me, I think I'm getting a call from Jamaica.
Hey, listen, a WhatsApp I go to for me, even in America, and I'm sorry, Sorry.
Yeah,
Where's I'm an Android user, and sometimes you want to call somebody on video, and you know them have WhatsApp. Yeah, man, they go to. Me no business.
Andrew called me and asked me all of them questions. Andrew asked me who was in charge of ordering the buses and da. Call me, man. We could have a conversation. All right. So I want to stay true. When I invited Blazer, I told him that I want us to actually critique the messages from both the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition. So let's do that now. Maybe you have missed it, and I'm going to try to be fair. Some people say balance. I can't be. I don't know, but let's go to this.
Hello, Jamaicans. 63 years ago, our island home, Jamaica, dared to be bold. On August 6, 1962, Jamaica raised its flag for the first time and declared to the world that we would chart our own course and write our own history. Our journey began long before that. For centuries, Jamaica had been shackled by slavery and under colonial domination, stripping our people of their freedom, language, and culture. Yet our people held on to their dignity, their resistance, and their dream of liberation. From the Maroons who waged guerrilla war against the British forces to the uprisings led by courageous figures like Tacky and Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle, the spirit of freedom and independence burned in our hearts long before it was recognized by law. Jamaica's independence, therefore, was not given, it was earned. It was carved out of struggle, sacrifice, and the unrelenting belief that Jamaicans would one day govern ourselves and define our own destiny. It is this legacy of courage and resilience that we honor with national pride each year on August 6th. Jamaicans are an extraordinary people whose resilience, creativity, and self-belief have left an indelible mark on the world. Ours is the unbreakable spirit of a people determined to build a future on a foundation of freedom, justice, and unity. These foundational values of our nation must be nurtured and supported by progressive policies that uplift our people and strengthen our economy so that we achieve our destiny of greatness. We cannot accept a stagnant economy in which national productivity has fallen by over 20% since 2007, where the annual rate of economic growth trudges along at a mere 1%, where foreign direct investment is today less than 1/3 of where it was in 2016, where the unemployment statistics hide the reality of low-wage jobs while our people struggle to survive the high cost of living, and where the poverty statistics hide the suffering of 55% of our people who are enduring moderate to severe food insecurity. We cannot accept an education system that delivers such poor outcomes for our students, with over 30% leaving primary school without basic literacy and numeracy skills, and less than 20% leaving secondary school with 5 subjects, including English and maths. We cannot accept a health system that is delivering worse rates of infant and maternal deaths in Jamaica than was achieved 30 years ago, and where the daily lived experience of our people in public hospitals is substandard and demeaning. We cannot accept a shoddy, dilapidated road network which has suffered from years without proper maintenance, and an inadequate system of water storage and distribution, leaving so many of our communities without piped water in their homes. We cannot accept an inefficient system of delivery of public services with a bureaucracy which makes doing business in Jamaica so slow, frustrating, and costly, and provides impetus for corrupt practices. We cannot accept the undermining of critical institutions of transparent and accountable governance, such as the Integrity Commission, the Financial Investigations Division, and the Office of the Political Ombudsman. Nor can we accept the alarming creep towards more autocratic tendencies that undermine the foundational principles on which our democracy has been built. We cannot accept a Jamaica which has the highest level of brain drain in the Western Hemisphere as our people seek to move overseas to build their future, because what is happening here at home cannot meet their daily needs and cannot carry them forward to fulfill their dreams. The promise and hope of our independence are in danger of being lost if we fail to move the country forward out of the quagmire of these challenges that make daily life so hard for so many of our people. We have the capacity to turn this around and to overcome our adversities and build a strong economy that delivers opportunities for advancement for all our people. However, to solve these deep and pressing problems will require honest and diligent leadership that is caring and inclusive and which steadfastly upholds integrity in public life. Jamaica needs leaders who tell the people the truth rather than empty promises which never see the light of day. Jamaica needs policies and programs that tackle these fundamental weaknesses that are holding our people back and that will unleash the great potential that we have to achieve a quality of life for all our people, that will create a more balanced and caring society in which all Jamaicans feel valued and have an ownership stake. So as we celebrate the 63rd anniversary of our independence, we are approaching a crossroads in history, an opportunity to embrace a positive and progressive future for the Jamaican people. Time of choice is nigh, and it is a choice which we have covered for the years to come. One of the struggle of our forefathers that brought us this right of choice, so that when time comes, the choice to ensure a better life for our people and a better Jamaica for all. Let us move courage and conviction, building a Jamaica that honors our past, rises to meet the present, and boldly claims our future. Happy Independence Day, Jamaica. May God bless you, and may God bless our beautiful nation.
Be bold in the black, green, and gold. Be bold in the black, green, and gold. All right, may I try to refrain myself, but I can't. But Mark, where's your green, sir? I saw yellow and black.
I don't know why you're so low, bro. Why you so low?
Maybe I become a trick myself over here. So, me still low? That's still low?
Yo, I don't know what. Yeah, all right, you're good now.
Okay, all right.
Because
So
the audio
that is
clips
when you
and
have
louder than I am.
independent. That is when you have independent things. I have a dedicated channel to turn up my earphone, and I have that loud.
Oh,
So you know that can be misleading. So what's going out is not
right.
necessarily the volume, and I do not want to overdrive the connection to the radio. Because a couple of weeks ago you were okay. That's the feedback I got, but I was like distorted. But yeah, Blazer, your honest assessment of that speech.
I don't know, it's kind of confusing. It start out good, and then it just turned into a big blame game, like subliminally. It kind of have the people them thinking, like, like on a day in a Jamaica under this Regina education. But me not understand when they say education down, like I thought education was up because the rate in which me see the pitting them pass them CX them I come on entrance again or wait name
No,
now.
it's GSAT.
GSAT.
Yeah.
The rate when me see the pitting them pass them GSAT figure high school, like it doubled from my time. From
But look
95
at,
till now.
sorry for cut you off, but for sure that what he's saying, part of it not making any sense, because he's saying that we're having brain drain. So are you telling me that the big foreign them taking dunce people for come and working at them place?
Yeah,
Is
and
that
then
what he's saying? He's saying our
and then
education is down. So
and then he make a speech where him say people are leave from Jamaica to come America or foreign country for a better life and better paying
jobs,
better paying jobs and them thing there. But that I go on from how long, cause my mother left Jamaica 93 or 92, come America, come work, cause when me pass my exam for go teach field 95. My mother never there. My mother there find a work for make sure say me and my sister all right.
Right.
And certain bills appear.
And
See
let me go before that. Bridging, you see down a wharf?
right.
You remember about what banana boat storing away?
Yes.
So I don't know people are left Jamaica, but this is it.
When
When you're in the
try to get a
opposition,
better life.
when you're in the opposition, that is what you do, sir. But here the part of with Rise United soon to be kicked from his post. You know, them soon need to find one next war gonna start to find one new leader of the opposition. It's the facts. Them soon have to go find a new leader of the opposition after September 3rd, or I should say on September 3rd.
And I recommend Shaka for him.
Should be what?
Leader man.
Leader of what?
The People's National Party.
Somebody that couldn't win a councillor seat by a neophyte, one young little girl where nobody not even really know in a politics. She's well known, let me mark that, but beat her in a fellowship, one little division, and then them name him and make him feel good and spend some money per money, rap bus and all of these things, go on every corner, go buy drinks, and then just move him for ISAT.
Yeah,
And
God no.
it should be the...
Yeah,
By the
God.
way, as me said that, bro, I have one clip from a couple of years ago where this man is saying him nah support no more outsiders. But that's not what I saw Saturday night with him on the stage. Let's take a listen.
I have supported outsiders in the past, but me not do it again. Talk to me.
Play that again.
As brother. I have supported outsiders in the past, but me not do it again. Talk to me.
And let me tell you, that's not AI. I can send it to you for you to go check the authenticity of the clip. So you see, we cannot trust Rise United. We cannot trust the PNP. Because they might say one thing now and move something else. But this is my question, Blaze, and I've been asking it since Monday or Wednesday, whichever day was independent. When a British citizen that don't look like a regular Jamaican, when him say our foreparents and our ancestors, who we might talk about, Blazer? Can me kind of lost.
Yeah.
When one white man say they have us, our colonizers have colonized us, and who is it? Me confused because is he black? Is he black? And I see some people confusing: is he black or is he Jamaican? I'm not asking if he's Jamaican because this I can tell you. I can't say I'm not Jamaican, but I have other citizenship. So does my son. And right now, if me get no more pitney, them are gonna be Jamaican and anything else. So I'm not questioning if he's Jamaican.
Right.
Elevate the conversation. I am not questioning if he has Jamaican citizenship. That is not what I'm saying. But are you telling me that he's not a British citizen? Because the last time I heard, there's two arguments floating. I don't know which one to believe because I think Mark Golden can settle this before September 3rd. He can just publish his birth certificate in the Gleaner, the Observer. You know, you just publish it and settle that. But there are people who are questioning if he's really a born Jamaican. And I even hear Dr. Holness saying, I am a born Jamaican, say which part in born, address everything at Spanish Town, talking about Spanish Town Hospital, all of these things. But me not hear Mark said him something there. So there are people saying, we don't know if you're born Jamaican, sir. Even today, a young lady came at me with the whole Siaga thing. So let me educate you, Risers/PMP, because you only know what they told you. Mr. Siaga was born in Boston, Massachusetts. He was two Syrian Jamaican parents. So, just like how I was to Mark, he got his British citizenship from his father, who is a British. And I saw something the other day, I don't know how true it is, maybe somebody can correct me. I've been told that if you're born in England or in Britain and you're not born to two British citizens, you do not get British citizenship. So in order to get British citizenship, you have to be born. It's not like America, which I heard that the president has successfully removed that constitutional right that cause you not to be an American by just simply born in America. But it used to be like that. They used to have what they call tourism, labor tourism, something like that, where people would leave from all over the world, come to America on the visiting visa, have the baby, and then go back home. So that child would automatically be an American.
Right.
That the president say, yo, I rubbish that. None of that. You know, nobody get no birthright citizenship thing, whatever. But England is one of the countries who you don't get automatically become a British just because you were born there. And like I say, I hear that everybody I drop them dinner over here. So Andrew, that attempts of chat room for people that discuss food for throw me off right about now. Anyways, so that's that. So I'm asking and blazing an answer, so I'm gonna ask again. When Mark Golden say our ancestors, our people, who is he talking about?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't. None of the Maroons and Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp and Marcus Garvey talk. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Exactly.
know.
Exactly. I don't know who he's talking, and I would really want to know.
Yeah,
Um, no, the father, a born British, will give him say, okay, like I say, I don't know, I didn't check that. The only part I know is that just being born there wasn't a guarantee. But somebody's in the chat room saying, no man, the fact that his father was a British. Because here the reason why I said that. I hear people saying Mark mother was a Jamaican. And my research proved that she was born, or her father was a Jamaican doctor or something like that in Britain. So again, they were trying to drag the wool over her face to say, no man, Mark mother come from Jamaica. Like, no, that is what I'm explaining. Come from a country, born in a country is not the same. So again, so I don't know if Mark he has been around black people for so long. So it's Blazer, you have none of them white friend there. Them just they run Jamaicans and black people for so long. Like they'll see you like, what's up, my name?
Me go call one of our white friend them now. Seeing? Remember John? Where him family did have the game shop man and
Chinese. I know white that.
Yeah.
Chinese that.
John and not Chinese.
What you mean John and no people them from Golden Happiness I talk about. And his mother
but John and not Chinese.
Singing supermarket. So his mother not Chinese, brother, so he no most Chinese.
Oh God no.
Remember good man, singing supermarket Chinese.
Remember say
Golden Happiness Chinese.
Yeah, so
Miss Lee up at Summerstone would have a gym and whatever. The women people are Chinese. So you're saying John dad is white?
John never act like no Chinese. John last name and no Chinese name.
Then as me say, maybe the man father white brother.
All right. So anyway,
remember the link good man, Golden Happiness.
Remember right. Remember so we have whole heap of white friend we attend Teachfield.
Yeah man.
Whole heap.
So there are a lot of and for the purpose of persons who are watching who are not Jamaicans, they are born white Jamaicans. Yes. That is why they have a matter which I don't subscribe at say out of many one people.
Out of many one people.
No, out of many nothing. Because again, you have people who want to trick the history and say, oh, but remember, I said the Chinese them did that. No. Chinese and Indian came, as we learned this in a social study, Blazer, indentured servants. So they were being paid to come and work in Jamaica. That's right after, because again, let me give us some history lesson. So after the 1962 that we get our independence.
Yeah.
And all of that. No, it's before that. It's after them free us as slaves. And then it was before the independence. So they freed us as slaves. And then because people did free and a man say, yo, when I walk me out for how long, me now walk no more, you know. So me just want to dip on the corner robot me and Miggle. So this robot and Miggle come from way back when. Maybe they never did a robot there. But I get the point to me. I say. So the man them say, we need a slave out for so long. No, me now work for nobody. Although they were offering them to work. Me now work. So they brought in indentured servants, which are Indians and Chinese, to come and work. So this is how we still have this history of wholesales and bakeries and supermarket and blah, blah, all of these things. But there are people trying to say, oh no, they work and for our freedom. No. It's the enslaved Africans, black Africans. Nobody were related to Mark Golden. We come at about our people had it in them and we fought for independence. Mark, you had us since... Regine, me know... I'll get upset. I mean, I want to do that. Okay? I get upset. I'm going to start talking loud and all of these things. All right. Comments. A child born in the UK to illegal immigrants living in the UK, that child does automatically become a British. Where you get your thing from? You said does or does not?
Does. So no. That means I didn't get it.
No. Google it right now, Blazer.
No, man. If the pitney them born in England, man, even if the mother and father illegal, the pitney then I English them then done.
Boss, Blazer, take me word on this now, sir. I said no, sir. This is why Trump is trying to go that route. And him got that. And remember good, I have a friend. Well, she not my friend anymore because she took offense. When them did broke in my game shop and thief two of my Xbox them, she was the first that sent me $100 and said, DP, that is so sad. She had listened to me from Styles FM days. And she got offended because, I don't know if I can recall, this would have been 2016 when I just migrate Blazer. This lady was in England. Oh, see there? Let me know. So me know me not idiot. Look on the comment, Blazer. Me know so something did missing. This lady was deported because she have kids who were in their 40s, and they were sending her back to Jamaica because all those years she was in England and she never sought out her paperwork nor nothing and all of these things. And that is when I did the research and saw that, listen, just being born in the UK does not automatically give you British citizenship. So this thing, like I say, and the person is putting it in perspective. That is how it used to be in America, where you could, even if you walk across the border, or you come in illegally or legally, regardless of whatever.
As long
But
as you're born.
as long as you were born on the soil or in, because remember that was Obama thing. Obama
Yeah.
born in Hawaii,
Right.
which Hawaii is a territory of America.
Yeah, but you said Americans.
Puerto Rico.
Even Puerto Rico too.
Exactly. That is the point I'm making. So this is how it was that once you're born Pan American style. In fact, let me go further. Blazer, if you were serving in the military and they send you to Panama, that base is now an American base.
Right.
If your child born on that base, automatically your child is a citizen.
Yeah, but
But
there is a story right now where a man get deported just like that.
I know the story, and they must say him not under citizenship because
Right.
they must say Germany, but I think Germany is one of those countries too that you don't get automatical whatever. And his father was Jamaican, so it was deep and serving. But again, I'm still puzzled. I want to know, and nobody know answer me in a chat room. When Mark Golden say our ancestors, our people fought for freedom and they were oppressed and thing, who is he alluding to? Because
I think he's alluding to the Jamaican people.
so I'm say our foreparents.
Yeah, because he's just speaking diplomatically because he must say my Jamaican.
So back to what January is saying. So you're saying because, and let us take the story that he's indeed born in Jamaica and grew up in Jamaica. Because him there on Jamaica so long, him just feel like him black and him a one away.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Not me. See, thanks for being my guest, Blazer, because this a puzzle me from Wednesday or whichever day was independent.
Well, it shouldn't puzzle you, know. It shouldn't be
What
that
do you mean, why
hard.
shouldn't it puzzle me? No, everything. No, me take a fine tooth, come and go through everything. Cause me, I say, to me, it sound like, and I take offense when I see a black person, and I've seen this. I used to work at Salvation Army summer camps, and they weren't making it up. At first, I thought it was just a made up thing. There were black counselors that did not hang out with black staff. Them not have no friend with black nor nothing. And when I asked them, what is all of this? They say, well, I went to only white schools and I only have white friends and whatever. So I'm white. This is way before, because I 04, this may I tell about 03. Way before people start identify as a broomstick. You know, you identify as whatever you want. Like, I want to identify as rich, billionaire, kind of. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But way before that. So these people, they really thought that they weren't black because growing up, all their friends and schoolmates and classmates and all of that, they actually said it. I only went to white schools. Yeah. I only went to white schools. So me, I say, them people they know when them things say them white, me feel like somebody needs to sit them down and say, listen, no matter how you feel, the truth is the truth. So if Mark was born in Jamaica, grew up in Jamaica, have friends all him life and something, which this is a mere the labor, right? Them say, and it has gone unchallenged. Me no see nobody come out and say, yes, I was Mark's best friend. Like, me can go back in our history. Blazer, remember Blazer the first man start play digital music in a Portland. And Blazer had have one laptop and the laptop screen did crack. And Blazer ignore pride, because some people did kind of start laugh off him when he go set up with him big. You remember computer big back like Big Back TV? Yeah. Baker, you know Baker, big up yourself, Baker, wherever you're there. Blazer used to carry, when him screen did crack, him carry him big monitor and hook up. And when people start say, well, me not really watch the equipment where I use, but you know in tune them. Me still have one CD where you did give Dana. You remember Dana Williams? You did get one MP3 CD?
Yeah.
Still have that CD there. Now I gotta tell you how me get it, but yeah.
So it got more time and things travel.
Yeah. Blazer. Yeah, that's an. Some we remix them where you used to use acid?
Actually, I don't even want to get too technical, but yeah, we use some Holy program. Forget we think them done proper.
But I just I said there were some of your remixes
Yeah.
and all. But you see, I'm just saying that for say how far me can go back with Blazer. So me can vouch for him for whatever and stuff. He me mention Junior Oates, him come a Portland 94, but Blazer member him from then time and can tell story. When I had
Yeah.
my band, and this was early 2000s, late 90s, Blazer was our DJ. So when we get like Jamaica National Appreciation Day, we have the band
Customer.
and Blaze Customer
I mean that
Appreciation.
I
And
mean that they
Blazer
have
played it before show and playing at the interlude. So how far we go back? I'm saying all of that to
Right.
say, why we can't see somebody come out and say, yo, me used to Nooks Marble with Mark Golden at prep school. I'm just saying. Why people don't associate the word ancestors to their past? I was thinking that too. Mark Golden is playing on the ignorance of some
unlearned people.
okay, good. And I'm glad somebody pointed it out because I believe that that is what. I must say, yeah, man, you might want me. But then let's make some contrast. Yes, keep the prediction coming. Keep the predictions coming. Jamaica, JLP, sorry, winning 52 seats. So not 49, 50, 51, 53. All right. Tell me those 3 seats. Remember guess them. So the seat where Lisa Anna have currently and Michael Phillips. What's the other PMP seat that one I take? But you labor writing nothing kind of easy. Me feel so then have somebody the first time MP them from the JLP side I got dropped.
Me feel so too.
Yeah,
Me
man.
feel like
Some
some
of
of
them
them
got
old people that are gonna get sweep out.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Some of them old people they are gonna get shub out. Young, fresh face.
Yep. You mean the old JLP MPs?
Yes,
Or
even
let
some
me
of
say
the old
senior
people,
to not
even,
offend anybody.
you know
No,
what?
man. No. All of the seats them for the senior MPs, those are being switched out. Like the Ardley Shaw and the Carl Samuda and what the brother name from Clarendon? Mike Henry. No, man, them people them don't make the way for the new people them already. But no, I believe some young cause I'm not gonna start calling a name now. Next thing people say I'm bad mind them and I may put bad luck on them and make them lose. But this is what was happening, Blazer, and I still talk about it. I don't know if this is going to change until September 3rd. But I've reached out to people who are being paid by the government. And you wanna know me, I get cussing, say me our labor rights. I mean this and me that and whatever.
They might cost me say me a labor right too. Poor me.
Yeah, I've been branded as paid vlogger, and I'm like, no, me wish me did get one check. If I ever one time me did get one check, or somebody make one deposit in a Jamaica National account,
I say go and do
I
it.
will credit you now. Yeah, I've never. And I'm like, it's not what your country can do for you, it's what you can. So I take this on myself because, and I think sometimes when you do something from the heart, it mean more than evil if you get paid for it. But I'm just making a point. So this is where me feel so I'm Blazer. You see the MP them. And this is why even at the local government, JLP lose so many councillor seats. Because I don't know, like JLP is afraid of sharing their accomplishments. And I think it's part of post-colonialization where I don't know if you did learn this coming up, Blazer, but if you talk good for yourself. So, for example, if you go somewhere and you say, listen, me man, me are the first man start play digital music in a Portland and me bring virtual DJ and all of these things. People say you're cocky, you're full of yourself, you show off and all of this something.
Yeah.
And I learned this from, me I call him Sister P, because remember Sibira?
Yeah.
Sibira came here and I think her first job was with Pepsi or some of them big corporation. And she was sharing that, listen, gone are the days now when you're going to an interview, people are going to say you're full of yourself. They don't even want to look at your resume. You're going to an interview, them want to them, like even me. I graduated in my HVAC school, AC, top of the class, highest GPA, all of them something there. And I remember going into interviews, I give them a nice passport and I show all of them something there, and them just push it one side, talk to me. Why should we hire you in this company? Why should you? What would be the asset of you being here? You think me can't tell him, say, boy, well, the proof of the cake is in the eating, so give me the job and then I'll show you can do. No! Me have to sell myself and say, listen, I know me put in and say I graduated top of my class, blah blah blah, all of that, and I've worked at several other companies and da 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 da, and I've learned a lot. And basically, what sell myself. So I think JLP suffer from that to say, well, we have been doing so much, we don't really need to say it. And I hear some of them, and to me, it kind of sound arrogant to say we have been the best and we manage this and we do whatever, and thing. And like, what is happening? The more you hear something that is a lie, is the easier for it to believe. And I'm going to draw for one. We heard a lie that the IC say the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts. And I know me not hear 28 bank accounts because other things have came up to show that 4 out of that so-called 28, I'm mother, who is a hardworking civil servant, put him name in a them book there. Him sister, past people him used to work, or used to work for him. I said, listen, I put your name in a this, so if nothing happened to me, they know say are you, because you know, Blazer, I know we have a little pride something where you have some of us as Jamaican we say, boy, gone are the days on one make a mansion at Jamaica. But we want to save up one little send off money. So nobody not supposed to call no charity and go on no public fundraiser for burial.
Yeah, come burial.
Aye. So we have that pride something about where we have we little savings and we make we little sacrifice if a ramen noodle and say because we know say one little something there's somewhere about. So if and when that time they come, somebody can make a phone call and call somebody and say, listen, you need another book there. So deal with if you deal with. Like me telling?
No lie.
And let me
That's
welcome
seriously,
the
so-
young. Let me
So
welcome
that
the
means
young.
that me have some only per bank account then.
Let me know say Miss Lawrence and Mr. Lawrence put your name on something. Man.
So that means we could have about 10 bank account right now.
Yes, and that, but let me add something else to it. Welcome, Akeem. If say you say you're gonna run for you want good on go run for councillor, me all of these things and things.
Yeah.
The IC you're gonna submit something, man, because you never put on one of the account name them on it. Then them say you're being investigated for illicit enrichment. All because you not even either one or two things, not even know of or forget to put it on it. Right,
Yeah.
because you not say your account.
You know say on my account.
My son come and me give him me open my account. I cannot call my son's account my account, a FEMA account. I'm just on it. So let me baptize the Rise United supporter. Welcome, sir. I have a question for you. When
Yeah,
the
they
leader
know.
say him ancestors and him people fight for your freedoms and reward what which people matter about, Akeem?
It's just referring to, it's just English, to be honest, it's just straight up English language, referring to a collective group of people. So as a Jamaican, you're going to refer to, I say, we, our people. You ain't going to say your people. So that to me is a non-starter.
So
that's just
somebody said
clear
in the comment
collective.
earlier that it was a play on the ignorance of the people and the unlearned.
That's I can't subscribe to
No, I understand why you couldn't. But is it
to that don't make sense.
But what may I say is that truthful or factual or it no matter?
You know, as we say, if he say he's a Jamaican and he's going to refer to a group of people, a group of his people, irrespective of who or how, most of us will have descendants that came somewhere along our bloodline, came in as indentured servants, and some persons will came here through the slave trade. So as a result, because maybe down my bloodline I have a few maybe Europeans or whatever it is, am I going to say that it's not my ancestors or our ancestors? You know, as I said, that to me
let's not be technical, but maybe we need
no,
to
you have to be technical because we have to educate
and we have to be
we have to
factual.
educate. Yes,
yeah, but
so
we have to be
educate the
factual.
people.
If Mark had said the Jamaican people had fought for or the enslaved Africans,
you're not going. That is an unrealistic expectation, and that is not.
Yeah, but when I say when one Jewish white man say our ancestors, and that is lying. So let's call it what it is. That is blatant
as
lie.
Said, that's just plain English language and speaking in a collective term.
I don't think this has to do with English.
No,
come shake it. Yeah. you have to be diplomatic. You never expect the
No, but what
opposition
I'm saying
leader
is,
to
Blazer,
come
there
and
are
address the
ways of
people of
there are
in
Jamaica.
ways of
referring
doing
in
it, because
referring
what Akeem just saw a while ago is
Eh.
Mark has said the Jamaican people yada yada yada. That is English.
so then you
I know what you're talking
then your
about.
argument today would have been he's separating himself because he's not a Jamaican, so he's separating himself from the people. That don't make no sense, DP.
Oh, so it's
Come on, we
better
have
if
to.
so it's better if we play on the ignorance to say.
It's not no ignorance. It's not
Alright,
no
EP,
ignorance. It's
EP.
simple English language.
Hold on,
me
make
no want-
Akeem finish, Blazer. Well,
Yeah.
on, man, make
It's
Akeem finish.
simple English language that when you're referring to a collective group of people that you consider yourself to be a part of, irrespective of how you came or how whatever it is not no one. It's not no one. At the end of the day, we refer to Jamaica, and that's why I me hear the conversation before, and you don't believe in it. Jamaica is a place of out of many one people. It's not just persons that came through the slave trade
And
that
one question before you
no,
continue.
hold on.
No,
That
man, we need
makes
to
you
address that.
hold on.
You
You
need to
can
address that,
address
though,
my first. Let me
Akeem.
finish. Let me finish the collective point. That we have a bunch of different people that come together to make one. So if you have some persons came as indentured servants and some persons came by force, but at the end of the day, we are all Jamaicans. For me personally, I have a Syrian. You know my Blazer, you might know my cousin Sarjo. Sarjo never looked like me.
First, no, Sergio.
So Sarjo never looked like me.
All right.
So
what I want
Sarjo
to
looked
address-
totally different from me, but
I
literally
got you.
a two
I got
my
you.
first literally my first cousin. My
All right,
two
so let's
my
address
father,
that.
my
I
father.
addressed that before you came on, so maybe we have to do some backtracking.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
you consider my ancestors who were forced to leave their habitats, their natural place of birth, to come and be enslaved in a land and build up Britain by the oppressors. You are likening them and saying we're all equal to indentured servants who were paid to come to Jamaica to work.
So if that's the argument, right? If that's the argument, and say your ancestors came by force, and somebody else's ancestor came as indentured servants and got paid more, and they have kids, and those kids are born in Jamaica. Is any of those persons more Jamaican than the other?
Of course,
Because
not.
if that's
But
if that's the
not
argument,
point.
one person
No,
if
that is not
if
the
that's the
appointment.
argument,
Do this for me. Separate, because trust me, I'm trying to calm myself down, because
no, I'm
this
hot
is
tonight
really
too. So
this
we
is
can.
really touching to me. This is really touching to me. Separate in that speech when Mark Golden alluded to we were what the term him used? I don't want to tell a lie. We had to fight our oppressors. You know, see the hypocrisy in that, because
Again,
I
it's a
can
collective. It's a collective English term, DP. That shouldn't be too hard for you to understand. Now we have to elevate the conversation. If you're going to speak if an Englishman is speaking in English and speaking a collective term to his people, he's going to refer to as we, our, or anything of that like.
All right, so me I gotta be facetious now. So it better if me that talking a Jamaican than an English, because that now you just represent England.
And then say we.
You don't have to answer that. I'm just being facetious.
No, but as I'm saying, that to me is a mute point.
I like this, I like this,
can't-
Akeem, but you're
no.
being disingenuous. You know
It's
why?
not disingenuous.
You know why I find disingenuous? I'm going to say something, make Akeem address it and then bring in Blazer.
Yeah, we need to
This is why I find it disingenuous. And I stand with Trump to say trans, or whatever they want to call them people, should not participate into female sports. You're telling me that if a transvestite, whatever them call them, decides him a change into a man, I mean a woman, whichever one, and he's in the sports and it say, we have fought so hard for this to become a fight to be equal with males, and that is because he's speaking English, which you just accept it and move past it to say, this man is a loser. He might enter World Cup for how much years as a man, male cyclist, and he couldn't win squats. But no, because him stronger, because him have the male whatever, him come a race now with born females, and we just accept it now because him decides if he talk as a female.
Dr.
Does not.
Apples and oranges, DP.
It is, but and that, as me say, it is because what Mark ancestry does not. It's not the same as mine. So for me, I do not accept it. Him come and tell me about because
DP, the
our
only
people
difference, the
fought
only
our
difference, the only
oppressors.
hold on, the only difference, you see, the only, and we have to, if we're going to establish facts, we're going to establish facts. The only difference, one came here maybe by force, and one, and some of us came here, some came willingly. That's the only difference, and that is not no fault of his.
Let me
That's
ask you
no
this.
fault of
I'm
mine.
sorry, Blaze. I mean it. After Akim respond to this, me I go to you. So you know that at one point. By the way, let me ask this as a question: Are black people or white people build the White House?
Would I assume black?
Okay. You know that at one point black people couldn't be in the White House that black people built.
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. And you did see anything wrong with that, or would you see anything wrong with that?
Of
I
course.
think there, of course, there was injustices that were they're meted out throughout history, right? But at the end of the day, what am I going to do? I'm going to blame the whites now to say, hey, you were X way or you were Y way. Abraham Lincoln and all of them other people will have them own little ways of doing things. I can't come and judge a young white kid now in school and say, hey, you're an oppressor.
Hear you. And again, let me address this first, and then Blaze, I promise. So guess what, people? I don't like to hear my voice. I'm telling you, if you call now, no call, you know, no hear me introduce and Akim not even say nothing about it. Because I don't know if Akim be a riser, whatever. Akim is a young comrade. That's what I know him. And him just take it as a joke, because that's what I really intended. But I invited my guest to be here. So with all due respect, I'm not in the thing for tell people say don't watch my show, I'm on to watch and share and thing. But the disrespect and the calling name and all of these things, please refuse from doing that. Attack something when him say what you not like or you disagree with, but we
no,
don't
but
want to
them
come.
them can
We just
do
say
it
no,
over
but
there.
me have to set
Them
the
alright.
record because I
No,
don't want
them-
anybody
them-
feel comfortable.
Maybe don't disrespect Blazer, but all right, them something in the face, them something. In the
May I
face.
say that does my program and this is like
Yeah,
later
that's
on
true. That's
people
true.
thing
That's
and
true.
say, oh,
Yeah,
look how the
that's true.
people at this up him guess and him not even say
Yeah,
nothing. So I'm
yeah,
putting
that's true.
that out here for
Respect.
the record to say I
Respect.
want people to live above, get above the thing. Don't disrespect my guest. And this is not just for you. Is anybody
Yeah, that's
else
true.
bring on?
Yeah,
There's
respect.
been
But let me
other
just put it on the
show
record
and
for
people
state for
send me
the.
under my mother and the host rush me was say
Oh,
like
yeah,
your
I heard
mother
that.
and not even deal with him people them. So
Yeah.
I'm going to show that, like I
I-
said to him in the apology, my leader, Dr. Holness said when they go low, we go higher. I don't need to go low. So I just want to set the
But I just want to stay for the record for in case anybody I'm going to share different views from I think majority of who me seen at the chat. So me that watch before while me that eat. So at the end of the day, people whoever come to watch this afterwards, me really and truly not gonna take it personal. It's okay. It's good if we can level up the conversation and we learn from each other. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have a discussion and
Gotcha.
that is it.
All right. So let's bring in Blazer now. Because Blazer, I'll wait for the last 10 minutes. And me, I tell him, say, come into you.
All right. I'm going to say three things.
Mm-hmm.
Bustamante, Norman Manley, Michael Manley, Edward Siaga. Them did have the same skin tone as Mark right now. So should I assume that their foreparents were also slave owners?
Correct.
And they were all what we just call past prime ministers of Jamaica land we love.
Correct.
All right. We're going to move forward now.
No more. I know why the point you're trying to make with that.
Diplomatically,
Mhm.
if you're running for the prime minister, the president, or a member of parliament, or some government personality for the country of Jamaica, you have to talk like how Mark talk. Because diplomatically, he might support Jamaica or he might represent Jamaica. So he must use the terms
Blazer,
he
but
use.
Blazer,
We know. Just listen to me now, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
We know
Sorry, I cut
say I not true him attack. We know say him ancestors them is not black.
So me I give myself too much
See?
idiot then. That's what you're saying,
Yes.
Blazer. No, you're technically you're
Yes.
you're neatly
Yes,
as a DP. Yeah, waste of time now.
Yes,
It's all
so
right, I get it.
me I bring it to level.
I get it. I get
People
it.
will have sense, no. But diplomatically, this is how the man have to present himself because he want to represent Jamaica as the leader of Jamaica.
So just fool the fools, little fooler.
Well, a politics. Remember, Trump comes to boom and tell all of the Latino them come vote for me, you know. And then he comes to boom and deport them. And the woman come back on TV, come back and say, Jesus
Come
Christ,
ball.
come trick with.
He tricked us. He
Look,
told
look,
us to
look,
vote
look,
for
out,
him.
look out. So, are
But
we
you know
the
what- but you know
people?
what my problem with that, Akeem. Here's my problem with that.
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna make a declaration.
Are we the
Andrew
people
always
that
more
have
to get in term. You see, if we allow Mark to come and draw all over people, because I'm being honest, there are people out there who are gullible, Blazer. So when
Why?
they hear something, man, where you just saw a while ago, and that's your perspective, and I want to hear Akeem's point on that. Because Akeem, what Blazer say, you know, like everybody here in talk and just knows I tell, because him not black.
course.
So when he must say we were
course.
enslaved and our oppressors, he's basically talking about himself in that.
No,
because
him
that's
not
him
talk
people
about
oppressing.
himself. He
Yes,
must talk about the people of Jamaica, bro.
No, but what may I
Him
say?
have
He
to-
must
him-
say.
him have to be diplomatic.
He must
and
say,
make it
my
seems like
people
it a come from-
oppress.
Yes.
He must say,
Because
my
he
people
a
oppress
represent-
we.
Listen, remember, him a try represent the people of Jamaica. 95% of Jamaican people are black people. You understand? And
So
the
you
rest
shouldn't say-
and the rest of them come involved.
All
Remember, you have coolie people, you have black people, you have
Okay.
white people, you have Chinese
Alright,
people, you have
good.
Indian
So
people.
let's give Akeem the last part. And
No,
that
that exactly what Blazer said. Me not have no problem with Blazer say. You know, as me say, must speak for a collective people. You know, majority of persons, you know, would have came, you know, descendant of persons that, you know, came through the slave trade and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you know, you're a Jamaican. You can't then start to try to segregate and say, hey, those of you that came X way or whatever it is, it's just gonna be a collective
the
statement.
moment
but
man
you know-
come out, the moment if Mr. Mark did say, we understand the struggles that the people of
You all
Jamaica
face.
and
That's going to be
face. So, That's
segregation.
our next something when me know say DP I go beat him to, you know. See there? The little white man I go say him understand where we got you. And that means I'm telling us say we are not Jamaican, but in the same breath, we have to just understand the politics or the politics.
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
it's just
Andrew,
diplomacy and-
Andrew, send Andrew, send Blazer invite for the chat room so him can come in the comment. Blazer, the people them over Vibes Scanner Radio say if it done me and one say, boy, low Blazer making talk, no?
Now here we go on. And not even say done or anything. Me just me call a spade a spade. Cause people, as me say, when you speak the truth against the PNP, them say a GLP. When you speak the truth against the JLP, them say a PNP. Now, me can be too something. Me have to just be a Jamaican and call a spade a spade. Even although we know, looking in the speech where Mr. Mark make was kind of cringing listening some part of it, and you know the realistics of things. Some might make sense and some might not make no sense.
Somebody say if we ask DJ Chungy.
Chungy a real Jamaican here. Good
Yeah, but
patriot
no,
artist.
but you see, Blazer, and this is why I'm not accepting your explanation. Because I'm not saying a Chinese cannot be a real Jamaican, you know. I would be lying if I said that. Because Mr. Lee the late, him name Mr. Lee.
I remember he
everybody
run
know
the
Mr.
GLP
Lee.
too. I remember
Me
everybody
coulda-
love him.
Me could have go to Mr. Lee and say he's not a Jamaican.
No time. I remember
have been
me
an
work
idiot.
with- My first
But-
job was with him.
But guess what? You can be a Jamaican and something else.
The thing is, when me I try to put in your head,
Boy,
bro.
when I lose, you lose me this or no because
no,
if
no.
you say
Yep, me lose
No,
when
no,
you say
no,
you can
what
be a
I'm saying-
Jamaican and something else.
no. If you say Mr. Lee, if you accept say Mr. Lee, who is a clear descendant of a Chinese family, is
But the Chinese ain't come here as slave too. No Chinese come here as slave.
not
Come
as
as
slave,
indentured
sir.
servants.
Indentured slavery with servants. We deal with that already.
No, but at the end of the day, the fact when me know you had push forward to the speech where the boss make, not have nothing to do with what he must say, and it don't align to him. it aligned to the people of Jamaica where go through slavery. You understand? So
This is
so
what me feel. All right, that
basically,
final thing me I go say about this as me say more Akim final word and we move on. This is what me feel say. Me feel say some people there on Mark will set him up because if me I did Mark, then couldn't give me something for say and do and me still do it. For example, Blazer, did you see that skit that Dayton Campbell had a man on stage with one chain around him neck and give Mark one key, one white Jews, one key if you go about him a free the man? In 2020, whichever year that was. And that was supposed to come off as, no, may I tell you this? I was upset because...
hold on. You're upset because you live in America, so you see.
No.
Jamaican take some tough joke in a brother.
Bridging, me almost one Pan-Africanist, you know. Me
Right.
take them something as serious in a bridging. Me take them, even this me talk about, and this is like I'm segueing, but I'm not. Right now, where you have some big tapanarists have license for marijuana, weed, ganja in a Jamaica. And you have some man with them just celebrate the Carol Garden thing. And we're not proud of the history of Carol Garden. That's why Prime Minister Holness apologized the other day, and this is the point I'm making. Blazer, I've been at church service already for the Salvation Army camp, and this was 1998 in Montego Bay, one Bible college. And one night, one of the white man them from America, he took the mic and he said, I believe on behalf of my people, we need to do something to you guys on behalf of our people and ask for forgiveness. You know what him do? You have Christian people have this thing called, Jesus talk about it, washing off the feet. And the man called all of the other white people them up at the front, and him say, we're going to wash everybody's feet tonight. Me can't understand that. So who not gonna tell me about, I would be beating Mark bad now if Mark did come out and separate. I don't see Mark as a black person. And this is why I said a while ago, you can be Jamaican and something else. Mark is not black. So tell me about, and you know the suffering, which this is why I want to move to something else. And as me say, so this is it. Talking about real Jamaican. How many real Jamaican get, what you call that something, the Akim? Inheritance. Well, when you reach 21, you get billions of dollars and all of these things. We know a lot of normal Jamaicans. That's their experience.
No.
What percentage? So me could talk about real, because I want to draw me this up, so real and fake. So out of one man, whether if you buy one car and then buy 2 car and turn that in a one company, and somebody will come get one trust when he's at 21, money where the dead left for him, who are more real Jamaican? Talk to me about that.
That don't make nobody no more Jamaican.
What do you mean that don't make nobody no more Jamaican? Remember, we are come from slavery and Africa.
Bro, that don't make, again.
What I am going to say towards that, me can say one did work harder as a Jamaican.
No, one a real more Jamaican than the other one.
No,
When
sir.
we can't
DP,
talk,
that a man is again.
You can't tell me that.
Again, you
Well,
can't
no,
say.
you can't tell me that.
DP, the way how a person come to Jamaica, change how much Jamaican you are. Same way I could have said that person is African then. That means that none of we're not Jamaican.
Which we ought to be saying, if you're black,
Bro, we're Jamaicans. All are Jamaicans. We all just come here different.
Let me say when me say slowly a while ago, Regine. If I prep school, you go. I go
prep school.
It's right. So if I prep school, you go in inheritance. I go primary school, me I'm more Jamaican than you.
No, sir. Me not agree with you with that, bro.
If you get chauffeur driven go school, go drop off and pick up.
Me get drop off. Me taxi carry me go school till me ball.
More Jamaican than you.
Taxi carry me go school till me ball.
Because my mother and father work hard and decide to say they can buy a vehicle and then can drop me to school and pick me up.
Let me tell you something.
You never got prep school, so that
no, me never got prep school.
Right, so that no count. So me and you I see him.
Hold on. Me go prep school, right?
You're not an Irish man.
Me go prep school.
Pick up and get pick up and drop off.
And me used to go.
Me go primary school and pick up and drop off.
Me used to get pick up and drop off. Till my balls and want to walk with my friend them.
See, because you didn't want to experience the real Jamaican experience. Thank you for that.
That no stop to say the only time wait. The only time me used to see my father, when me guarantee to see my father, you see, was Friday night because that I was Sabbath and in work late pon that time. Otherwise, in the road I drive morning, noon, and night. And most time he pick me up at night time. When pick me up like 12 o'clock, drop me off back like 5 o'clock and stuff like that. So it's just that my parents would have maybe work a certain way and try to keep me out of maybe certain things. My mother used to have these things that me easily influence or whatever it is. I know where she get that from. But at the end of the day, that don't make you any more Jamaican than me.
So answer me this. Why you did want to walk and you don't want to get picked up?
Because more of my friend them do it.
And that did look real to you and authentic.
And no matter real or authentic, it's just that if me have to drive, if by the time school done, a taxi down there for pick sugar down there for pick me up.
And I know I said that
Me
like
have to
I
reach
was
me hard
joking
by
a
3
while ago,
o'clock.
right? I said that like I was joking, but there's a point, and this is why I do not accept the out of many crap. Because I believe that the real struggle was on the back of me not gonna say uno, because me able to associate with Mark. And I'm truthfully saying my ancestors, my
DP,
people.
everybody
So, me
struggle.
not no Syrian in
Every
my blood, and me not no whatever.
DP,
Well,
everybody's
point,
struggle
me
is
I gonna make a
different.
talk. No, me
Everybody,
I gonna make a
all right,
talk. You hear me? I say,
all
let me
right,
finish.
cool.
I am saying I can separate the two. I am not going to say we should go and burn down the cane field because of the white man them own it. Me not say that. And worse, in 2025, I know I already sound to every if there any comrade watching now, I say I'm sound ignorant and don't see. But I can differentiate it because I know when we talk about even last night, me share something. No, let me not go into that. But I can go back to my mother after be washing people dirty clothes to feed us. And I want to take that, which was less than being on the plantation, cutting cane and all of them something there. The treatment that we got. Me I watch one video the other day, this girl I explained, say, the trade, the slave trade was such a thing where them they prefer, it was easier to buy a new slave than to actually treat a wounded slave. So them used to throw we down in a hole for dead. And then just go buy thing. And if you accept this thing about out of many one, which are one set of people go through the grind,
DP,
one set of people did a cut cane.
DP.
One no.
Everybody's
So
struggle
don't come
is
and
different.
finally,
Everybody's
30
struggle.
seconds. 30
Every-
seconds.
All
Don't
right.
come and want to say our people suffered when your people never have nothing to do with the sufferation. That is the point I'm making.
Everybody go through them own different struggles, right? I want to have a struggle contest, right? Because at the end of the day, me can say two of my grandmother are straight maroon, right? The next one, my grandfather, everybody grew up in a house without electricity, whatever it is. Them get a piece of land through land lease or whatever it is. And when the house built on in a Gilbert, thankfully one of my uncle breaker first, learn jewelry trade, and him take all of the brothers them afterwards and teach everybody jewelry, and that's how the jeweler Ming them became
Big up,
thing.
Mr.
And,
Ming. You clean a couple pieces of jewelry for me. Yeah.
and one man breakaway
Of course, we
and
make one chain or one thing. When
yeah, one man breakaway and go up on the ship by own a jewelry store up on the ship, start rotate the brothers them, and then the man them start go up on ship and stuff like that, and everybody became ship workers for the most part.
Generation
And then
curse.
right, and then my father now own truck and stuff like that, and at the end of the day, them now go make we go through the same thing with them not go
So
school
let's
on
talk
Friday
about
because them not have
let's
money.
talk about people being disingenuous. You believe say Peter Bunting Pitney them have no need for go up on the rural bus system?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. For
So
what?
this is the whole drawing wool over face I talk about. So when a Peter Murcott Bunting come out and say the government the government bring in all bus for kill off we Pitney them. This is your so-called English collective speech he's making. Kill off with people, kill off poor people, Pitney them. Knowing well and the truth that Peter Bunting himself never walked down to school or take no public transportation. Yeah, people are born and we don't want to call a spade because guess what? It is not comfortable. And I was born and raised in the church where the church teach we say we must see all people as equal, not even God not see we as equal. So me not buy that. And we don't want to talk about our past because it is painful. And I'm going back there a while ago. I'm going back there intentionally. My ancestors had to be working in the sun, toiling, not working because when they work, they get paid. They were slaved in the boiling sun, and I accept this thing about, it doesn't matter how you came to Jamaica, we're all one, and out of everybody experience build no, I one set of people build Jamaica, and I the African them who were enslaved.
But
And we build Jamaica.
AP. Remember say we are say we're independent for 63 years. Come on now. Slavery abolished long before that. So give him the benefit of the doubt. He is just trying to represent the people and speaking through him. Honestly, in him heart, him know same descendants them never deal with no struggle. Because we're not gonna say white people are struggling, because you have some white people are struggling now. You understand?
No, Mark Golden never struggle.
All right.
Let's be a Mark we're
So,
talking about, the leader of the
him
opposition.
never struggle. All right. But I know if he's a Jamaican, he must have one friend when him see him friend have sufferation. And he must have liquor, even if
Bro, the man same grow, the man which most people DP friend Cliff use,
yeah.
say him hear people tell him say yeah, him grow Amona Commons. Him grow with people Amona Commons. So I'm like, I don't think in going be far removed from
So, all right. So
from
you're coming in late. So
understanding
let me
different
say
people,
what me
different
say.
people plight.
Before you join, I don't know if you heard that part. I went way back to the 90s with Blazer, the experience we had.
Yeah.
Blazer was our DJ from a band, all of them kind of something.
Mhm.
Why not even one smaddy? Mark, how much? Around 56?
No, sir, Mark older than that, man. Mark, I feel older than that.
Andrew only 8 years older than me, and Andrew is 53 this year.
Yeah. Andrew was
Yeah, man,
born
Mark around 56, 58.
1972.
See, 8 years older than me.
All right.
No, 72? No, Andrew born 72. Andrew is
Andrew
8
born
years older than me.
72. Yeah, Andrew born
Right.
72. Right.
Mark older than that. But why
So-
we can't get nobody?
So what you mean? Because you know what? You're waiting one for year.
No, well,
Gary
find me-
Sink. Hold
send
on.
me the clip right now,
Wait.
me
Hold on. We tell
Fine,
him.
send me the clip right now when me play a Mark best friend when Nooks marble with.
When go back and look when him a run
Joe,
for
614-369-8799. That's the number to
leadership.
call.
For leadership
Wow.
with the
And 1965, Mark Golden born, you know. That means that Mark Golden and my mother are
years
supposed
after
to see me age, you know.
Yeah, 62. No, 60, 59.
Yeah.
no man, no suppose in the 60s. My father man
Or 60, yeah, 63
yeah,
years,
60 something,
62,
63
3, I'm
somewhere,
60 this
so.
year.
Well, when Jamaica gained independence, 62.
Yeah,
62.
All
and he
right.
born
So,
3 years after.
yeah, 3 years after. So I'm 60.
Yeah, that me just say, bro.
Something like that.
I just said that.
So
Mark did not.
what point me up on a while ago? What point me
Mark
just
did-
on? Oh,
No, I
someone
was
said
saying,
Gary
and you're
Sinclair.
saying me,
Gary
you're about-
Sinclair. Gary Sinclair say
Send me the video of the person when me play and said that
DP,
somebody
me
and
not
looks
DP, you
marble
think
with.
say me think say me go through figure so me
Everything
can
up
tell
on
you
YouTube,
Michael
everything up on
Phillips
YouTube.
Michael Phillips and him go school and
Michael Phillips and Ogo School.
Michael go Hope School. Where school name when saying go? Hope, whatever. Some school for Mona, there's some Mona prep or something like that.
Somebody
And
say
Gary
him have
Sinclair.
poor
Gary
friend,
Sinclair.
he
Me
didn't
know
care about
one
his
me
poor
one me
friend.
can remember straight up. Gary Sinclair say him go school with him.
All right. And and sorry if I kick the can, but you're 60 years old and you're a prominent lawyer. He did have big company, make much money, still have big company where I make money. One bag of rich friend, Tapanari's friend. And only one Tapanari. You know what that sound like, Blazer? When
Yeah.
I talk to a white person and them say, oh, I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, may I ask you one next question? So, that we should ridicule Mr. Leachin
For
and say man a Jamaican and him never
Oh.
grow rough.
no, I teach feel that man going away. I talk
Oh,
about
okay.
right next to no.
All
but
right,
you see,
all right.
You can't tell her that. Come on, man, right next to family building. So where I talk about Blazer?
You mean right next to the old movie theater, which
Right.
is now
No,
Barley
you're gone way
Building.
back. Right. Yeah.
All right.
So if him saying go champion,
You're right
if
now,
him
Mark.
go champion and
Let
him
me
pay,
not say that.
At the end of the day, me now go say that man struggle. I just see him like
No,
all
no,
out,
see him,
right?
no add nothing to it. Don't
Him
bite your
grow-
conscience, brethren.
Him grow
Man, no grow, no
matter
kind
that.
of
I'm say
struggle.
if him go champion with Peter Bunt, him and Peter Bunt then go champion together and all that stuff. That school are a prominent school, a school where everybody knows say you
That's
have to
why
make a
people
certain
should have
amount of
can't
money
come
to go.
call him name. Me that try to do such safe would have bring up me
Gary
bring up the
Gary
number.
Sinclair, I think, went there too. And
Hold
your
on.
friend Cliff
Somebody's
Hughes,
asking, how can they call? Hold on. Somebody's asking, how can they call? The number is right where you see above us. DP,
Yeah, man.
call, WhatsApp. It is 614-368. No, sorry, 369.
369,
8799. So it's 614-369-8799. 614-369-8799. That's the
Gonna
number to
save your
call
number, put it on a
right now.
WhatsApp, so you
Yeah.
can call anywhere in the world.
Me not listen to Cliff Hughes, but the one time me hear him in a recent time, me hear me tell a man say the man a talk foolishness, say leg off for the argument, say Mark Golden never born and grow here. Cliff Hughes same know people where grow with him. So hey, that you know.
All right, I have one more clip I want to play.
Says so.
Idiot. You have to face reality. Listen. You have to face reality. That Mark Golden must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. These realities must be faced. These are realities. These are realities. Mark Golden must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. I want you to take a guess as to who says so. I know me says so. I KD Knight says so. Them say Frisch go reach the bottom and tell you say, don't go down there, don't go down the labor rights.
Who want to go first on that clip?
Me can go first.
Remember me did tell you.
Well,
So
on the
did
man
this-
Blazer. Me ask you what.
Oh,
Akeem
sorry,
say you want
sorry,
to go first.
sorry,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
sorry.
Yeah, me can go first. That came out in the bit pretty much the leadership contest with Lisa and Mark, and Katie was supporting Lisa, and as a result, everybody did share their opinion of them own preference. Me personally, when Peter Phillips and Peter Bunting did run, make clearly, I think on this platform and stuff like that, so I'm gonna support Peter Phillips.
Yep,
So
sure.
at the end of the day, I'm saying him shouldn't become leader. I mean, they have my reasons why. So me think me know for a fact said that came out of that bitterness. So
Hold on. So
at the end of the
let
day,
me-
him say it, and you know,
let me try to
politics are
preempt what you're
politics.
trying to say. Let me try to preempt what you're trying to say. So, and you started there. So we should just ignore all of that because that was just campaigning speech. That's what you want me to, my takeaway should be?
Again, it came out of bitterness, and at the end of the day, historically in Jamaican politics, things just say like that go and come back and bite you, and again come back and be clips that are used in first time when G2K fire that would have already maybe be on the be an ad on the TV running
remember
already.
I just yesterday election, Carl.
And you know, so
Things have
at
to
the end of
like-
the day, I'm not really phased by that. As I said, these
I
things
mean,
again
if I
come back and
first
bite
hear
you.
it, but
No, me hear it when it just come out.
that Tufton played it last night.
No, me hear it when it
Half
just
the
come out. Did Damien have one too? Damien did say something too.
Yeah, man. That did
yeah.
the whole parents on Twitter.
Yeah, so at the end of the day,
but
you know,
this is my question. This
it's
is
like how they say Andrew is not like bright people and all of that stuff when you know they have the fight between the young Turks and all of that stuff. So at the end of the day, I just politics, brother, and them.
So
them
that's
stuff
all
I
the
go come back.
ticket. There's nothing to it. As somebody as educated as KD Knight saying Mark should not become
definitely the leadership fight between Andrew and Audley Shaw did very dirty 20. It did have a big split down the middle, and a whole lot of things did throw crossway. But I'm gonna say politics and
what
bitterness.
you're saying, and I'm glad you said that a while ago, because I want to say I want to hear Blazer take on this too, because Blazer answered this already. So may I just revert back to what him say? Like, guess what? Them politicians you take with you idiot, you know. So then say what they want to say no, and like Blazer just a while ago, his interpretation is Mark Golden, a white Jewish man, knows that his ancestry does not lies within the black Jamaican people, but because the whole of we are idiot, when he come out and him say, oh, we have been oppressed by the oppressors and them slave us and our ancestors, and we just say, yeah man, him a one away and you know, man globes him and not make not night. Cause him no say we must a lie, but him still say it cause we're not gonna make no night. So we
Well,
should,
if we could have shoot a point right here. So.
We should do the same thing here to say, regardless of who told us from when that Mark should never, PNP say Mark should never become a prime minister. If we just overlook that and make him become a prime minister. That's your question, your answer?
Again, it's similar to like when we were the prime minister said last night, say, you know, if him struggle, him country struggle just like we were just buy 1 and 2 taxi and you flip that into some millions and say it with a straight face.
Me never hear him
I see him. So him say
him
saying come through the
taxi and
struggles.
flipping into millions.
Him saying buy 2 taxi, so him start.
That I never what him initially say. But people can flip it and interpret it the way
So
they
why
want
is it
interpret
fair?
it.
No, so why is it fair, Blaze and Akeem, that when the PNP say whatever they want to say, we must take it for what it is, just politics. But when Dr. Michael only say something, we're adding things to it and say,
all right, when say about him start with a taxi company. Yeah, man, play it.
Him same struggle. But anyway, let's go to another. No, Blazer, you're a thing on that tape. KD Knight, big PMP man.
Yeah, what go on?
Say yo.
Me say it already. Remember the last time I did on a show, me say it. PNP downfall is PNP. Because you can't have an organization and a war with no one another in the organization. It not gonna look good.
Blazer, my brother, me tell you the truth. It going to happen any time at all when leadership race come up. Them say Andrew never like bright people. So Andrew want all that dunce people around him. All the shall say that. Right? Siaga back Andrew, and them did split with Tufton, and Tufton said that. Say Andrew don't like bright people. So it's just that normally when leadership race come up, you're going to have the party split. Right. So at the end of the day, when it's split down the middle, you're going to have a divide. You're going to have people on the left. You're going to have people on the right. And oftentimes then going to sling mud.
You make it extremely different. You make it extremely different. There was a time when we never have what we have now, where we can just bring up something that was said last night, even today. We can't just bring it up just like this. It wasn't that easy back in the day. And even if you have your opinion, like me, you have my opinion, and come sit down every Monday night from 9 o'clock to 10. We've gone 10, but we can go late, like I say. I did make a promise running up to the election that election we're going to go longer than just the hour. So big up Vibes Corner Radio and all of that. We're still here. Somebody asked, again, if you like to call, the number is 614-369-8799. You can WhatsApp, even a voice note. You can call the number and we can talk. Right? So things happen over and over, Blazer, where, them used to just say something and hope you forget about it. Like even Damien, like Akeem made mention of.
True.
And you're going to say this thing, but I am going to say this now. We should be mindful. Because I played a clip a while ago, Akeem. Let's go back to this one before I go to that one, where this person trying to set up to run, him say him now back no more out of town. Listen to it for yourself.
I have supported outsiders in the past, but me not do it again. Talk to me.
That's what you saw Saturday night, Akeem?
Nope.
This man was blatant on Styles FM saying no. Him want, and there's a clip before that, but I don't give him no whole earplay. But I have it. So they can't say, when me send me something, them they can't say like, I'm a receipts. He was listening out stuff and saying, listen, we want somebody, one of us, one from among us, that when we not no water, they not no water too. When we not no light, they not no light. When we road bad, all of these things. And no, the man just take a, no, I really think this is why, and I'm not making any excuse, but I guess this is why a lot of people, especially younger people back in the day before Andrew did win 2016, say, you know what, politics is not for us. And for some people who, you can't tell them a lie, I'm sorry, but I'm beating it, that I am of you and you're of me, but not no go so. And then just accept it. You have well-thinking people say, no, that is rubbish, that is crap. You understand? So them just say, no, I mean, I do politics, because I say something and then convene when you're ready to switch it. All right, one more clip, and as I posted, people are telling me about, DP are all clip that, da. Listen to this. Listen to this. No, YouTube I'm supposed to share. YouTube I want to share with you guys. I mean Facebook. So end that and go back to their Facebook page I want to share. Let's listen into this.
Will not profit. Big clown, big nincompoop. And when they can't talk, what do they talk? Soft. Him coming like jellyfish, him not have no backbone. Him just wiggle up. Any position them tell him to take him, just take it. But no, you don't stand for the people who stand up for you. So all this time in my reasoning, you used ISAT. You used ISAT. You're a little trickster. You used ISAT, Mike Golding. Jellyfish. This jellyfish. Big jellyfish. Weak. Him just take any form. Spineless. Or you must take this man if you come lead your country. Spineless. And any comrade that want to challenge me on that, you can challenge me and I can prove to you how spineless this man is. Only one this man if you come run Jamaica with all of the corruption and the whole heap of cronyism and nazis in this country. Or you can have a spineless leader that is influenced by Dayton Campbell, who has no principle. Who is this man can look for a spineless leader when Dayton Campbell can talk all those nonsense? Take me on that Dayton Campbell. I'm ready for you. You the next one. I tell you, Jamaica, this man will not cross it. Big clown. Big nincompoop. And when you can't talk, what you talk? Soft. Him coming like jellyfish. Him not have no backbone. Him just wiggle up. Any position them tell him to take him, just take it.
Wow.
Akeem.
But no, you don't stand for the people who stand up for you.
No?
Hey.
Oh, hold on. Akeem? Sorry.
Yeah.
You want to take on Mr. Stevenson?
Wow.
Me not take on no.
All right. So one more.
Rip, does anyone know what caused his death?
Me no know who in a Jamaica una go sell Mark Golding to. What shoppers down at Coronation Market wouldn't even buy him. If you put him on sale, they're not buying. Remember me tell you that. And when you package him with Dayton Campbell and Angela Brown Burke, shoppers are going elsewhere to shop. That package they can't sell.
That package cannot sell, and that's a late comrade. He passed a couple of weeks ago.
That one was similar to the first one.
And I do have the Damon. I just can't find it now when Damon was saying, when did it say? Remind
So
me.
Mark, the people I'm not go with Mark or something like that.
Long distance, right? Him say something about him can't run. In a long term, you want somebody who can do the sprint.
Yeah. So again, the three collective, I'm not really sure the context where Andre Stevenson did. I assume say maybe one night time then when I start getting up trouble with something. Possibly just guessing is when they maybe get removed off of the chair of the Human Rights Commission of the PNP. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Don't quote me on it.
When them did sanction him because I'm outburst.
Something like that. But for the Socrates, the Damon and the KD, those people supported Lisa in the 2020 leadership challenge.
Should we take this, Akeem, as a lesson to, like I was alluding to a while ago, the fact that everything is being recorded and you can drive, but be careful of what you say. Because like I said, I can see if somebody tell me, this is why I don't vote. Because, and Blazer was alluding to this, you're in your party. When I even heard Lisa in that campaign come out and talk about the vote buying, and I was tweeting and saying, so well on. If PMP are complaining about the two set of buy votes, why is it PMP always say a Labour right alone buy votes? No, add up. And you have some people who them know the politics, so you have some stuff they can explain it away and all of these kind of things. But a large amount of Jamaicans, they don't know the politics like that. And I believe that before Andrew Holness won 2016, especially young people were turned off by this nasty politics. Because when you're going to tell me now that, Akeem, that all of those outbursts was simply just a part of the campaigning, because they were backing their person, they were saying stuff. The meaning, if you ask me, when this man should not become the prime minister, of Jamaica. Now, what I would want to say, and I'm putting you on the spot, Akeem, show me then why it should be, or to them it shouldn't be, but no, there have been changes. So yes, we should consider him. Just
Again,
because he's the president.
I'll say the part, a lot of times these stuff come out in emotions. And as Mr. Me, I've been following the politics for a long time. So, leadership fight and the nastiness in the leadership fight, really and truly is not surprising to me. We still maintain it that this are the reason why PNP lose the 2016 election was the desire to get Portia Simpson Miller out. So, as a result of that, that's them did call our dunce and all of that stuff, just in our leadership fight. And here me look, Christopherton did say Andrew Holness is a insecure man who could not abide bright people close to him. And Ed Bartlett, then they accuse them of being unreasonable and childish. And so as we say, leadership fight and stuff like that, the JLP one did pretty nasty too. And oftentimes it comes after a massive defeat or a defeat where in which somebody think that they need a chance to lead the party to the polls the next time around. As me say, it's not new to me, and maybe new to a lot of people start following the politics recently.
So should I take it though that PNP is more nasty than the JLP, because that race you're talking about 2015 between Ardley Shaw and Andrew Holness, we have seen the difference. Because again, remember, Andrew basically was handpicked by Golden after the whole Tivoli incursion to do stuff. So we know that. That's how him really, you understand? And again, which I want to, how long you guys want to go? 7 more minutes to 11 o'clock?
Yeah, man, go on, man. We are chat, man. Go on,
man. So we have seen where Andrew did call it too soon, which I want to talk about that separately. I don't have to address that right now. We saw that him call it too soon the first time. And then this time now we saw that, him had PNP over 2 years. Mr. Linda, that was supposed to be my guest and come in my chat room, cussed me out last week because he couldn't come and articulate his point, which me lose half of him because he used to lecture at case. I don't know if his age catching up on him or what, but him declined from coming on, but then was in my chat room saying some disparaging thing. But anyway, so yeah. So they have been, PNP have been calling, or Rise, I've been calling for the election for the last, 2 years? Call it, Andrew. Tap in eyes and call it. And we have seen where the IC playbook never really got in at the order where they want, because they thought that they wanted to run on corruption, and then Andrew was supposed to be stupid enough to run with them, saying all kind of stuff about him. And of course, time is longer than rope. My mother used to tell me that growing up. And we have seen that. So I don't know if you guys have seen the change, but I no longer hear the talk show or the vloggers talking about 28 bank accounts. Even the illicit 8, because it was a 6 at one point. I don't really hear them attack them something anymore. I listened all of Saturday night. Me not hear that. What I'm seeing now, Blaze and Akeem, is the Prime Minister now saying, listen, I come to you with clean hands. That was a talking point back then for the PNP, saying Andrew full of corruption and I rob and thief. I've been on several vloggers thing and I see it in the comments, even on social media. Andrew a thief, Andrew rob poor people. Now I'm hearing, this is the lick back when I hear people say, well, if one prime minister rob the country and the country I do so good, maybe you need to rob some more. So there's been a twist to it, not in favor of the PNP. What say you?
No, I don't think there's any twist that is still, for me personally, where I can squarely say it. I think the politicians overall benefit from an ignorant country. They benefit from people we're not educated. Because when you look on the numbers, it don't really make sense. And we're really and truly why, if we can say why it not certified, is that them say explain where you get this money from, and you can't explain it. And they say, well, until you prove where your money come from, we can't certify you. Same like with a scammer or whatever it is. And I know if you don't know much in you know how much you're familiar with when them hold people assets and tell them say, hey, you have to come tell me how you come by this. You need to tell me how you arrive at this
I think
money.
there's a huge difference, but may I go
No,
look
it's
at
to
go
me
on
it's to me it's the
the
same
point.
thing.
No,
One
it's
is just
not.
one is a,
You
one
don't.
is just a leader of the country, and some are some young youth.
No,
But
let me ask
anyways,
you this. And I hate when PMP do that because that is being disingenuous. When you lighten my reputable prime minister to scammers, some low-life people who them take up them phone and call a 89-year-old lady suffering from Alzheimer's and having her sending her hard-earned savings to them and tell them to then win something over to my prime minister, that is just wrong, Akeem.
no, in a different way. The politicians. Me not go refer to just the prime minister alone. The politicians them worse because them are robbed from the people them.
Yeah,
Them
but
are robbed from a more
you're
collective.
Akeem.
Them are robbed from more collective people.
So
And me not.
no. Let's ventilate it, and this is why I say it's different. Tell me what the prime minister can hide from the IC that they can get in terms of, like you're saying, if he might rob the country. Tell me why
if you have money that you can't declare or you can't justify how you come by this amount of money, your lawful income don't match up to what you have.
I don't want to go.
That's a red flag.
I don't want to go over this again, Akeem, because me and you have more elevated conversation than this.
No, but
I hear unlearned people saying, even some people were up on radio. Hear what them say, Blazer. At the time when the prime minister did submit whatever, him income couldn't cover the asset where him have. And I'm like, that is so stupid. Now. I mean, I'm going to explain. How
much your prime minister make a year?
9 million.
9 million a year.
Yes.
And me can make $9 million a year. And I have certain asset in a Jamaica land we love.
No, but what they were saying
Blazer,
is,
Blazer, if you take numbers, hold on, no, before you go further, because we're not going on a road where we really and truly meant couldn't really.
Why you start it?
Well, so metal no really follow it. When you look on when them start track the money, the money from the initial investments. This is before him start make $9 million a year.
Okay.
Right.
Hold on, we have a caller.
All right.
Good evening. How you doing?
DP, you hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear. You're live as well.
Hold on. Yeah, man, you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, man, we are here.
Yeah, man. Good night. DP, I told me they are charge up a phone, you know. They are charge your phone.
You
I'm
should charge your phone
you
before 9 o'clock, Bridget. Now that may not do since you want to see me since you me say this a phone and now flat me tonight. Because last time, but she did all of them something. Remember, Blazer? Me said, nope, around 6 o'clock this a phone I charge. But anyway, welcome to the show.
You hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear. Are you listening to something else?
All right. That work in progress, man. But no, listen, EP. I'm sorry, you know, I know the past couple of weeks I not call you know, but
yes,
I
sir.
say things that boy don't know.
You stop watching my show and not give no support.
No man, you're supposed to realize I'm a comment for your shot.
I see the comment them. Just with you.
Yeah, man, but as I respect you for your panelists them, you know. The two general them.
Akeem and Blazer.
The things still. Yeah, but I'm gonna drop my 2 cents quick. I know so the things so end.
Yeah.
You can't be Jamaican and you don't have not even a foul in a Jamaica.
No, man, you say it wrong.
No, that's even good. The man dog you know having a Jamaica.
No, but you hear me guess then say a while ago. They say, no, man, we know say when the man says something, I lie, I tell, but I just with politics, so we accept it. So not like he not have nothing. He have more than even the prime minister where in my sense now go say stupid enough to declare because that man do everything for not declare. So him have more than Andrew, but him just know what he do for say he not have nothing. And we supposed to buy it. And then call the man we honest and declare him stuff. Them say, me I come from 2 taxi. And whatever. So all of them lie on tell about 28 bank account. Go check it. Cause 4 out of them there, my mother put my name in it and all of these things. Jamaicans are saying that man is the thief.
But the DP can Jamaicans associate themselves with anything when they trust? Why you not have to put your money in?
If you are a British Jewish, you can, as a Jamaican.
You understand? Listen to me. Let's slice and dice it.
Yeah.
Mark Golding does not come off. Even me I listen to the conversation and he can twist it as much as he can. He does not. In actions, you go on and check him statutory filings. Him not have no asset in Jamaica, nothing, this man. The last Grand Gala that was not this Grand Gala that went last year.
Last year, the man fly out,
he
man.
was-
Never important for them.
He
in
was
Jamaica.
he was absent.
You never that Jamaica, brother. That me I tell you.
You understand? A matter of fact, most government anything we have to do with Jamaica, the man is already there. You might them send somebody to represent
Yep.
him, or him find some other excuse.
I just mentioned
You
that.
understand?
Sorry
So-
for throwing this, but what do you think about a two-time convict representing him in at an independent celebration?
It could look good. Listen, my man, Mark Golding is not peer material. Go we just slice and dice it. He's not a prime minister material. And DP.
Yes, sir.
Me know say internet man. You know say almost every week this man make an internet meme.
That means he's popular.
No, DP, you know say almost every week there's a meme of Mark Golding on the internet. if that 1 week he look like a security guard, if that another one he look like what?
The man popular, man. The man popular. So maybe that is why PMP have hope, because we're coming from. I was one of them after Mark Golding won to say why this is the best the PMP then could offer them. This, but if Andrew did fool enough for call election when PMP was telling him to call it, maybe Mark could have run over him. You don't think?
But no, I don't think so. But listen, everything have to do with timing, the government, we all know government have to do the people business. The opposition has been running around in our field. Like some little picnic run up and down in the field, I jump and I sing shalalala.
No, man, me have a better expression. This is how me put it.
And I run up a
Me
butterfly.
decide, say,
That's
well, I
the
know,
opposition.
me beg Bolt, say, if he run a 60 meter with me, and me tell him, say, me I go beat him. And Bolt say, all right, you want Go and go run, man. And Bolt then at the stand said, we not even take off him sweats yet and thing. And me did there and I run round the blowout field, and I groan, and I run, and say me. And then, when Bolt say, all right, yeah, I'm ready for run now. For one, me tired. Two, me is not a runner, so me no build for this. You know what I say? And the man we actually him can call the race whenever him did feel like to call it. Him have experience in this, because again, PMP no like when I talk the truth. Remember, say Mark never see himself as a president of the party, much less a prime minister. The only reason why him there which party him there now is because him brethren losing seat, get whipping by Rhoda Crawford.
Well, I know DP. Me saw Tavares Finson. That Senate Pan JLP. Them eternity.
Yeah, man.
He and two other person there talk. I don't know if it's yesterday or today. But you know what them question Mark Golding? Him a top liar. Him not even know how to fight no struggles in a court for no Jamaican. Has he ever fought any case of
Sir,
Jamaican?
no, me not go that with you. The man is a reputable lawyer.
No,
well
what I'm
renowned.
saying to you, no, a liars in the bar a question him.
Big up Isaac.
I mean,
Big up Isaac. Isaac fight for the people them. And him up.
Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, but is it? But what
Call
I'm saying
him.
to you,
Call him.
reputable people
Call
in
him.
the
Call him. Call him.
bar,
Call him.
a question
Call
and
him.
a ask.
Call it. You hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, but you loud and clear.
Okay. You have different type of lawyers, all right? You have criminal lawyer, you have real estate lawyers, you have many different type of lawyers.
Yeah,
Mark is a commercial lawyer. So you're not gonna find Mark in a courthouse, a fight defense, a fight legal defense.
Which is true.
Right? So just so we can, just so we have
And
point
that
for
with
you
that
and for
being
the-
said,
for
am
the-
I in agreement with Akeem Bakala Iramesa again? When me hear people are come with certain argument and I talk about because every time when you bring up, when people question, I'm listening to talk show and them say Mark Golding, we don't know about Mark Golding filing, and the host them say no, his filing has been certified. And I've asked Akeem already on this platform. I say, Akeem, tell me the truth. Take off the orange shirt. If me is a musician, me know about BPMs, which that is Blazer thing too, and you were just start sing. If the two will compose one song, which are the song them are gonna write better? And that's not the analogy I use. But I'm just saying, Mark has been in this money thing for all long. You know, think the man know if he do. And I'm going to be facetious here. If him have things for hide, out of Mark and Andrew, which one would I know exactly what he do for hide stuff?
No, the liar.
Exactly. So when
Liar,
I hear
no
PMP say,
mistake.
oh, the man is honest, and he whatever. So just before you come in back, so I put into GPT, AI, I should say. Does Mark own homes in Jamaica? And I'm reading from AI. Mark Golan's current residential status in Jamaica isn't publicly confirmed.
Wow.
But here are some points that might suggest a connection to Jamaica. 1. Birthplace and upbringing. Golden was born in Mona, St. Andrew, Jamaica, and grew up on the University of the West Indies campus. 2. Family ties. His father, Sir John Golding, was a pioneer orthopedic surgeon and rehabilitation physician in Jamaica. And Mark Golding has spoken firmly of his father's influence. 3. Career and politics. Golding has had a long and distinguished career in Jamaica, serving as Minister of Justice, Member of Parliament for South St. Andrew, and President of the People's National Party. 4. Personal life. He is married to Sandra and has 3 children, but there are no explicit information on whether they currently reside in Jamaica. Jesus, I've taken the wheel. And I'm reading this. I can post it. We're not even go down so far. Given his strong ties to Jamaica, it's possible that Golding owns a home there, but without direct confirmation, this remained speculative. So no. So I'm going to ask, and may I ask the three owners, starting with the caller, give me one reason based on what I read that this man should really be vying to become my prime minister.
Listen to me. I've been listening to so much arguments and watching Mark Golding, listening to the critics, listening to the people who are coming with the facts. Listen to me. It hard as I said to you, sir, because I remember I was on one of those forum and I with Vegas, and we that talk about the whole aspect of him filing. And I personally went on the Integrity Commission and actually saw for myself that this man have nothing in Jamaica. Nothing. That basically means any art clubs, that man just
live
out a year. Oh, you mean straight?
And it's interesting you said that. Thank you. More hear from Blazer, because I remember when the first time we discussed this was my analogy to Akeem. I think he was in the pandemic. And may I say, remember say is it sincere him say him renounce him British citizenship? Or last year? Me don't want to tell a lie. But
this year I'm under pressure about it mostly.
This is the analogy that I use, Carla. If it was in the pandemic and Mark was our prime minister, you know, so when the British High Commission did have some vaccine up there, I'm and his family alone would I get. Or he could choose to just leave Jamaica and go get him vaccine thing or whatever because he had that in his back pocket. Up to this man, I heard somebody question it to say, okay. And you see the whole truthful thing, and I don't know if you're just joining, because I went through a whole thing about when him talk about him ancestors and our people, what him really I talk about. So the truthfulness me I talk about. Why this man had to be forced to give up his British citizenship? And then this is the point I was trying to get at. I kind of lost my train a while ago. But some constitutional lawyer came out and said, yes, he got his British citizenship from his dad. But when he became 21 or later, he would have to renew his passport. And that is when he would have had to pledge allegiance to a foreign country. But we did have a all over where I and I said, all right, when they just start beat it and I said, and the man said, no, I got my citizenship from my father and we left it. I don't know who this is, but Minister Vaz say, what Minister Vaz say? And when he must be 45, which is 15 years ago, the man applied for him Jamaican passport. So for all these years, he has been living in Jamaica, based on what we know and all of that. There wasn't no interest, and for sure, you all them people are stay. Remember Sugar Shane? When Vaz did bust it and drop it for say, Sugar Shane never have no Jamaican passport, Canadian. And Sugar Shane did have to go apply and renounce Canadian. And where is he now, by the way? Dr. Alexa Shane. Alex, what name, Akeem?
Shane Alexis.
Shane Alexis.
Shane Alexis.
Why is it okay for Shane did have to run, go get passport and do all that for the but this a man here, when I start asking upon him live about it, him say, boy, yo, this relinquish thing, my father, me get my British thing too, you know, and more like dear, you know, and you know, me have to go pray about it and right that's something I say, I'm sorry, not like I could even find myself or force myself to think or consider him to be the prime minister. But how me for hear, me as a black Jamaican, hear one white British Jews say,
You have to go pray about it.
I'm gonna have to pray to see if I should relinquish. Just like we were saying, Carla, any other clubs come, and this is why I'm one of them. Although I have American citizenship, if me I go to Jamaica for run even as a counselor, nobody need have to go tell me say to give that up, because I shouldn't be representing a set of people who, if other clubs come, me
Yeah, run well with them. Them.
Because not even runway, run go up a embassy. Can you do say embassy is not Jamaica property,
right?
Jamaica land. There is a safe place where me can go and left me people them out. So me say, no man, you gonna go pray about that. And the next thing you're the next thing. Me don't know which God me that go pray to either. So that even make it worse.
Yeah, DP, another further conflict, you know. If you look down the road, you know, another conflict, you know, with the whole aspect of we trying to make some out of reparation and repatriation. All of these ration. You have to understand what I mean, repatriation and reparation. And you don't see that this man is going to also be a conflict for speaking behalf of the injustice.
More hear from I agree. More hear from Akeem and Blaze on this. But this was another point that I made. I found out that when Mark Golden instructed his members not to sign off on the committee documents to send off to Parliament was when it was brought to his attention that the Prime Minister was pushing for them to say you cannot have a dual citizen even if you're from a Commonwealth country and run for Prime Minister. And Mark learned wind of that and said, not learned, we was told that was part of the consideration to remove it, or yes, remove the freedom where a Commonwealth dual citizenship holder or a citizen from another country can do that. And the man said,
hold on.
Let me finish. The man said, don't sign it.
Confused.
And then, hold on, Akeem, let me make my point. Then you can rebut. If I lie, me.
So where he said this? Where this information?
Where is when he come out and say, I have instructed my people not to sign it, and then he went on to say, and let me try to dig up my memory. Yeah. He went on to say, we should not be doing a piecemeal. If we are moving from the monarch, we should also move from the Privy Council.
So you're hearing said that, and then you take from him's statement, say is because
let's make the famous quote. I don't know if this was a meme. Maybe the caller can tell me. But remember when he said we can't have 1 foot in, we colonize a backyard and 1 foot in a Jamaica. At the time, he was still. He didn't renounce no British citizenship. There wasn't even a discussion. Because guess what? We didn't even know. People did ask. You see him and tell me, say, Jay Brown, or my name, I want troll. I'm enough to follow him. Him first, Mr. did ask the question if Mark have dual citizenship. And again, Carla, this is why I'm comfortable with the man. I think he's deceiving because all of them time there, him neither do nothing wrong, you know. So if them it come up and somebody make it sound like say, yes, me have little dirt pan you. And him come out and him say, yeah, me get my citizenship from my father. What? Because currently, dual citizens from a Commonwealth country can be in our parliament. You neither do nothing wrong. So why you never just come out at the time? But this is when everything blew up in him face. When him come now, and then I can fast forward. Why the reason why we're going into an election and we still now have no progress on removing from the monarch? Because the British citizen decide, say, I no time for we move yet. Yes, Akeem, your time.
So before as we say, one of the things where we wish people do is follow the politics closely and follow it with an open mind. Before them enter the discussions, the PNP had stated their positions quite clear of what they won't accept or they won't agree. And this hasn't been coming from
So is
today.
that an
It's been coming
oxymoron?
from in the 90s.
So is that an
where
oxymoron?
they've been coming from in the 90s.
Akeem, answer my
where
question, Akeem. Me not try to throw you off. Me ask
no,
a
yeah, throw
genuine
me off.
question.
Let me finish talking.
No, me not, because you say
So you see,
people must inform themselves and
about-
come with an open mind, and we have had this discussion before, so let's go over it again. Carla,
Okay.
Blazer, am I wrong? Tell me. The Prime Minister named a minister to deal with the constitutional and removing the monarch, right? And it was right after back where Barbados did it. And when they say, listen, we want, it had to be a consensus with the opposition. And Mark did not submit names until the people of Jamaica said, no, Bridging, yeah, all up the progress. And when them start beating, but I saw him name. And the excuse when Akeem is trying to relive again is that Mark was saying, asking what will be discussed. And Mark was saying, and Akeem just said it a while ago, me can rewind the tape and play it. Mark was saying, me not name nobody till when Uno tell we say, a them something we are going to discuss, and I saw it a go. And I'm saying to myself from then and even now, why Mark is in opposition and acting like he's the Prime Minister? So Akeem, you're saying, the PNP did lay out them issues for say, a them something we are going to do. And again, what did the governing party, the ruling party say? We're going to do it in strides because it won't be a one clean sweep thing. And again, this is why it's stalled, because Mark Golden, the British citizen, said, no, we can't have 1 foot in and 1
Again,
foot out.
DP, you see, one of the things we may struggle with right now is that, I don't know if we have reached where we educate the people, or we kind of try to ponder
Right.
some
Yeah,
conversation.
sure, sir. Talk.
The historically the Jamaica has been trying to accomplish this for quite some time now, and it's been that the parties have been at different sides on certain things in terms of ceremonial president and all of that different stuff, and then the CCJ, which we helped to build, became a part of that conversation. And the PNP is like, no, we could do it in a one go, and the JLP is like, let's do it in a piecemeal, in parts, because and so the parts where we agree upon, we could do that. And
Thanks for
PNP said,
using
no,
the
we
correct
could not
term.
waste time, because let's go through everything where we can do the deeply entrenched stuff and all that stuff. Because some part of the constitution, I think, that would require the moving is deeply entrenched, so somebody would more than likely have to go for a referendum, and we
And
know
just
say
the DP
people,
allow Akeem to talk.
and we're going to have people voting along party lines. So it really requires consensus from both sides to encourage the voters, or it's going to stall. Oftentimes, we don't really want to do the work because we're not really sure how we're going to go. So with that set out, he did say, the PNP did say before then going out that they want the CCJ for access to justice and all
Quick
that
question.
stuff.
You think that is fair as an opposition?
Why
Actually,
not? You represent, remember, you have a certain amount of people. The government, whole government is formed in the Westminster system that is majority seats rule, but you still have me personally, still not me, because may have action and representing me in parliament, but people were send them, the people in the South, St. Andrew and Mark represent and all of that stuff, send them there for legislate on their behalf. So you're going to have to represent everybody. So at the end of the day, that is just how the system set.
I don't know, Akeem, why may I find it to be so disingenuous?
I'm not disingenuous, it's just straight facts.
No, what
You
may I
may
say
be
is,
facts we not agree,
election
maybe facts
run
we not
5
agree
years
with.
ago. No, but election run 5 years ago, right? JLP won 49 to 14. And you're telling me that the PNP, because this is a way, of stalling things, just to oppose it. You're telling me that a party that won 49 seats So you are going to overlook them 49 NP there for the opposition will say, we have a mandate, we have to represent the people, them, which
But
is
you
not
see,
the
it's
people.
but
Let me
both.
quickly slide the scene. Hold on, let me quickly
Okay.
slide the scene. For sure about being disingenuous. So, and make it make sense to me, all three of you. Mark is against a referendum whether we should leave the Privy Council or not, but he want a referendum to Portmore become a parish. Make it make sense. Which one will affect Jamaican more? Not Jamaican, all of Jamaica. Whether a section of which is actually running like a country, running like a parish already, putting as a referendum, and we leaving or staying with the Privy Council. But Mark want having cake and eat it. And like I said again, I just think it's Stalin tactics. Yes, Carla, you're coming.
Yeah,
in.
but DP. You hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
Remember, you know, the people would have given the governing party the mandate of making Portmore parish because they would have campaigned on it on the last election.
Yep.
You understand? So people would have given them the mandate. So there's a referendum to give.
Quick question. We can ask a question, Carla.
Let him finish, Akeem.
Hold on. That's my point. It would be a waste of time
and money.
DP, yeah, and the final court is more of a teething point where that's where you need more masses comparing to Portmore. You understand? And funny enough, and this the thing is.
But hold on. Let me cut you this out. And sorry, I run out of time. Let me cut you this out. Here why I don't want it to go to a referendum. Dan Anderson poll, and I hear even Simon Kraskell mentioned it on Power 106 last week. I don't know if you guys know this, and I quoted it even today. 53% of responders who said they want us to stay with the British monarchy are members of which party? Who can guess?
JLP.
Which JLP? 53 of the respondents who say they don't want us to leave the British monarchy are comrades. They do not want us to move. So this is what Mark Golden knows. Mark is not an idiot. Mark knows if Dan Anderson finding and sounding is correct, a referendum would say, no, we do not want to move from the British monarchy. We still want to have them as we whatever. And then them are going to say yes, because this is how it go. And this is, I've heard people who constantly talk about this. The problem with if you want to have a successful referendum and to deal with what we're talking about now, the monarch and all of these things, it has to be a bipartisan thing. It cannot be the JLP want this and the PMP want that, because all is going to happen just like what is happening now. They're politicizing, and let me address Andrew with this. Use one stone, kill all per bird. There are still people who don't know that there are 3 different size buses that have been imported in Jamaica. So Andrew just tell me, well, early on, that the bus them too big for Jamaica Road. And I'm like, bro, there are still people calling in and say, this is not safe because the bus them, they let out door upon the right-hand side. So we are going to let out people picnic in at the road. So guess what happened? The bus system, which is a good thing, has been politicized because people who are defend the government and I say it is a good move, people are going to save money. Something like even today, I listen to Ralston and Dr. Gill, and they were making fun of the government making an announcement last night that for 2 months, which is the 2 first months of the school year, our children will be traveling for free. They were laughing at it, mocking it, and saying it's just campaigning cookies or whatever it is. So if we allow this thing not to have a combined thing to say, listen, and this is how I put it, because people think me don't have a vote, which I do have a vote. This is how I see it. I wish for this election we were going in, or for this year, when it come to Heroes Day, we need to say nothing about King Charles. That was my hope. We could truly be honoring our heroes, Sham Sharp and the Paul Bogers and the nannies and the you get what me I said? That's what me did want. Me want to cut off. And again, I've been asking a question when nobody now answer. Like, me I'm a criminal, so I don't really care about Privy Council or CCJ. What percentage of Jamaica go to the court or the highest court? And this lie that Mark Golden have been telling, but you need visa for go England a court with him lied self. First me I call him lied. But he keep on repeating. So I'm thinking deserve it. Yeah. Blazer, let me hear from you.
Hold on before you go, Blazer. This say you say AI. I ask AI if there's any facts to say the PNP supporters oppose a referendum to remove the British monarchy as the head of state of Jamaica. There's no evidence suggesting that PNP supporters, either as a group or in official statements, oppose holding
No,
a
man.
referendum
Search Gleaner
on
archive.
removing.
Search Gleaner archive with Dan Anderson. Find it.
Send it to me there, because
There's a lot of things where AI don't know, and me ask AI a question and me have to go.
well,
and
you
just
see, but
regular
again,
internet search.
me just glad you cleared that up, because you know when
No,
you
and if
present
it's
it
I
as
said you
fact,
set
we
me
don't
up,
need
no, we are gonna go back to that because show me where Mark Golden own one house at Jamaica.
Oh, shit.
No, man, that's a cheap.
No, I'll go
go
look it up.
A cheap school. No, brother, the man house and something them in a trust. Come on, Akeem, you know that.
No, as we say, we look it up. Me never
So now you come and
me
try
never
and
look
score
it up.
cheap goal come about. See, because me say I know everything depend AI. Google search Dan Anderson poll question about the monarchy and Jamaica. Don't
But so you didn't know about ADMAT Trust. Just question. Anybody know about ADMAT Trust?
Yeah, man.
In a St. Lucia. Whose trust is that again?
We know all about that.
No, man, me ask you whose trust is that? Tell Blazer. Blazer don't know.
In a St.
Me not know if it's true, so I want
Blazer don't know. Who for trust?
We know about all company where did license in a St. Lucia.
Hello, DP. So DP in answer. Blazer, tell DP you want to know who won.
What's the point? No, you want to talk.
No, I know if it's true.
Me no know. So tell me.
Yeah, all right. You know, I'm gonna rub it. Blood and fire, comrade. Since you know, just tell we the man.
No, man, Andrew have him trust. Andrew have him trust in St. Lucia too.
Okay.
Most politicians have trust. Most politicians have trust.
Most politicians have trust all about the place.
Yeah, man. Most rich people.
Egypt parties don't even have real estate in the Bahamas.
Some here more of a trust to Mr.
Me know set a wine up, you know. But me know next week DP we need to talk about the momentum going into the politics, the achievement, everything. You see, because listen me, the school bus is simple was the 1.5. Remember all them attack your 1.5 say it couldn't work?
Then can't say no yes good to something where go good.
And the 1.5 well on the DP and the 155 was the nail in a PNP coffin. The school bus is the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, me did tweet it and say, so hold on. When me hear Simon say to me, say, hold on. What if Simon has because Simon black me on Twitter and I couldn't see that tweet unless my show him. But me I say, hold on. Out of all of them something they all the trap them what the IC said for Andrew. PNP really got dead on the hill of school bus. I really saw old. No, me say it. I really saw old retired American school bus PNP really got dead in the show over. And when me hear the party leader come out and say, no sir, we not nothing a whole bus them. A pro box we are gonna give a air what you say? What
yeah, wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, wagon.
I mean, I say,
and then most of the pro box them are Jamaican all. Not 2015 and 2016.
And then Peter come out and say, them import
who say about 80 wagon? Who say about 80 wagon?
AR wagon, Golden say my give carry. Them are give the AR wagon and the pro box driver them money. Which even that, let's do a quick math. And I'm not the originator of this. Me or somebody calling and say it. So right now,
to be honest, me give JLP them a point. You know them almost get with a
DP.
Yes, hold on, Akeem.
Well on a DP. Well on a DP. Before you even got to the maths. Remember, so then they chastise Favors when Favors have put on some money down money. They must say it can't work.
Then brother, you hear me talk about that already. And when me hear Mark Golden come and repeat the same thing when Favor say, listen, the extra way you get, you can put it down and deal with ourselves. Can talk about minister. What kind of pro box that them are go buy with? Which she did not say you could purchase a pro box with the money, you know. She said put it down towards. And now me hear Mark come a big up pro box. Me I say, yo. Akeem wanted to say something. Go ahead, Akeem.
No, me said them nearly get away with them busting then, but no, them mash up too much vehicle on the road, them shall park and just roll them out September.
No. How much vehicle mash up? How much vehicle mash up?
No, I be everybody now see the vehicle them crash on something.
No, man.
Because boy, me did think no, for true.
Me not seen a crash vehicle.
You know, see vehicle them crash that you see one crash in a junction.
I saw no bus no crash. I saw blown out tire. And the minister did a report and said two tires blew out. And what happened? One did negotiate a schoolyard, and the driver, that was driver error. The driver never did. the driver never did negotiate the entrance properly and the back of the bus was touching. Which I'm like, when me say everybody start post it and I say, see, me tell them they say the bus they no good and I'm like, me did expect to see like all the bus then cut up in a 2 or something like that.
Are broken off.
That is what that
No, it's like
expression
for
me
me
look for.
personally, me don't really mind the bus them, to be honest.
Anyway,
personally.
Carla, may I send you an invite next week and you can join me on the live, you know.
But them nearly get over
Yeah.
it.
See?
They never work
All
out.
right, yeah, they can send up on a WhatsApp.
Yeah,
That
man.
number,
Me
you can
I
WhatsApp
send
me
it.
to
Me I
like
send
on
it.
it.
All right, cool. Yes, Akeem. We said they nearly get a
Yeah,
point. And
no,
one.
me said them nearly get over it. Me think them not go. Me think it not like flow through smooth. But me just think they shouldn't did roll it. Me just think they shouldn't drive them out.
Well, I don't see because again, let's do math. Cause I know you're a bright boy. You buy 110 bus and something happen to 3, and that mean the whole system is wrong.
Personally, as me say, me support the school bus.
No, I'm gonna go back to what you say because we are dealing with numbers.
But just tell you what the people must see, brother.
But the people them not see nothing. I see them video.
What do you
Everybody
mean
I
the
watch
people them-
one blow tire.
I know one blow tire. See
What
about
happened to
two
what
blow.
happened to the one you tell me about? Can you say
No, me
something?
tell
What
you, me
happened
see one lick in one car in a junction, one lick one in Kingston. You look.
Blazer, I'll do on a Bronx. You live. No car no crash in a Bronx today.
Yeah, man. All the
Okay.
accident
So,
going on.
Akeem, what?
No, me just a tell up. Me just a
Yeah,
tell.
like,
Me not tell you what me a saying. Me just a tell you what streets are saying. Me not
Yeah,
have
but
nothing
this
to-
is what I'm
as me
saying.
say, me
Let's
pers-
elevate.
me, Akeem,
You charged me
me,
this a while
Akeem,
ago. You
me,
ask and
Akeem.
say if we're really educating people or we just or whatever. Me not
Me,
expect you
me
to come.
personally, Akeem, may like a school bus system. I don't know if
Most
whether
of
or
the
not.
people them must have Costa Chinese. You should bring me to
No,
something.
the thing is, for me
Why
personally,
PMP,
as
why
long as
PMP, why PMP
for me
dislike
personally,
America?
hold on. For me personally, I just want to know, say, if we can get, the system not fail, so we can't bash it. Me just need to know, say, we are get
They
value
say they
for
nearly
money.
get away. And the people them must see it now. A year
No,
ago,
man, the
you
people must
know,
have to say the vehicle them not really fit for purpose. But as me said, me think
based
all
on
of that
what?
can sort
Nah,
out.
make it get off and based on what?
Me I tell
A
you, say,
blown
all
out
of the video
tire.
them, we see with the vehicle them now navigate, with the vehicle them hit up in a car. Me tell you, say, about 3 car, I think 3 videos. Me go for choose, me find
All
them,
right.
search
And
through some
this is
people
what
think
I'm
tonight.
saying. Me
And
a
we sent
charge,
you,
me a give the
I
same
post
charge
it for
you give me a
shots
while
tomorrow.
ago. Me a give the same charge you give me a while
You
ago.
post them on the shots
If
tomorrow.
you buy 1 dozen egg, and when you go bake your cake, 2 of the egg out of the 1 dozen spoil. Is it fair to cuss out Philip supermarket and say I beer bad egg?
What do you
I beer
mean?
bad egg them a sell?
What do you mean? If we buy 12 egg, 12 egg,
Akeem,
brother, if we want 10 egg, we buy
we
10
have
egg
another
now.
caller. Caller, good evening. Welcome. Did I click this?
Caller,
Caller,
In the junction?
Hold on. Go ahead, caller. I didn't hear the first part.
Yes, is the no man. I said he's talking about the bus in the junction.
That's what him say. Say boss them a lick up.
The bus wasn't broken down. The bus met up with a vehicle that was carrying a tractor. The roadway was narrow, and they're trying to navigate. Somebody wrote on the thing that the bus broke down. The bus never broke down. If you look at the
We
video
never said the
properly,
bus broke down, my
you see the
boss.
gentleman in the center. No, but I'm saying you see the man in the center directing the vehicle. You can't direct broke down vehicle. He's directed because
Brother,
it was
but yeah,
close.
as me say,
Look
I'm
at the
see
video
yourself.
And that is what I heard commenters there saying. No,
look
sir,
at
this
the
not gonna
vehicle
make it. It
properly.
not gonna make it. And that is not new.
not true.
When I was going, I don't know where you're from,
No,
caller.
but hold on, DP. I just want to think that's factually what you said is incorrect.
True, and as me say, if
Look
I
at
see
the
Well,
the
who
video
say
when me
incorrect?
see-
Who
if
say
the
incorrect?
same video that you saw, I heard people saying, no, sir, I now gonna make it
Blazer.
whatever. And I can recall, Blazer,
Blaze
you
over there,
remember
so Blazer,
Courageous
me say the bus at the junction broke down.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
you
you
say
say the
crash.
bus come a broke down.
You say
Yes,
lick
And
up.
now the
You
one
say
them
broke
and lick in a back.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
say
you
lick
start
up.
out by saying.
Nick up. Me never say nothing about broke down.
No, man, you start out by Akeem. You want me play back the
One
video?
just
You
broke
start
down
out
for
by
one
saying
tire blow up on whole up road, one
them
transmission
nearly
mash
get
up of
a- you say
mandible.
them
Okay,
nearly
so-
get away with
You're
it.
talking
So
about
the
the
incident
two
in
vehicles.
the junction, the incident in
You
the
said Kingston
junction,
and Junction.
that means, the incident in the junction, you say them lick up. So obviously them never lick up. It's just a two big
No man, it
oversized.
touch up, man. It touch
It
up. When I
touch?
become in that junction touch. Yep.
And that's why, no, but first
Yeah,
you
but
just said
that
the
me
people
said-
them
me
a
never
see the
said-
video, them
even
when
so,
I
what's
broke
the
down.
point? But even so, what's the point? If I am driving a vehicle, if I'm driving my SUV, and vehicle product, what is likely to happen in that small space?
Somebody
that has
have to
nothing to
back
do with the
up.
bus.
Yep.
That has
Somebody
nothing to
stop.
do with the bus, Virgin. That's not a point. That's not a point of
And
contention.
Somebody
Carla,
can
what I was
stop.
trying to interject
It's
is
a
that
big
I don't know
deal,
which
it's not
parish
a
you're
point.
from, but Blazer, do you remember?
I'm from St. Catherine. I'm
Okay,
from
yep.
Portmore, St. Catherine.
All right, so let me tell you about one bus that I know about. one bus we used to call it Courageous Girl.
Yeah, man.
Remember Courageous Girl?
Of course, remember Courageous Girl.
No, I know that we used to call it. That's the name of the bus. We used to call it
Right.
Junction Ladder.
Right.
Zin, and enough time me I got town in that. And if him, when Ian shall drive it, if him now have to back up, somebody have to back up. So if
matter of fact, hold on a DP. You see where I live now?
Mhm.
You have a road named Hellshire Drive. Hellshire Drive is not in Hellshire. Hellshire Drive is actually near Passage Fort, Westchester.
Mhm.
First and foremost. Anybody that listen, don't come. There's no Hellshire Drive in Hellshire. It's actually in Passage Fort, Westchester area. There's a section on this roadway that is so narrow that vehicle, you cannot, two vehicles cannot. If you try two vehicles end up there, you're going to end up rubbing. It's a simple situation like that. That's how the junction is.
Yep.
If you're going certain place in your buck, one vehicle I feel either back up, especially if it's going down or coming up a hill.
And
Nobody
I don't,
can't tell boy junction.
I don't have much
Drive
experience
junction
with that.
single week.
No, but what I'm saying that even if you drove a coaster in some places in junction,
Of course.
it one of them can barely pass. That is not a point to have contention with the buses.
And we still have,
Those roads have been around for decades.
we still have trucks carrying cement and block and steel and goods that go through junction every day.
Yeah,
So
but I'm saying that is not a point of contention
I
for
agree.
somebody to bring up.
I agree. I agree
Simple
with you,
as
sir.
that. Big up,
I agree.
big up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I want to show, yeah, man.
All right, cool. So Akeem, yeah, where do I sleep or something? Cause you say, but if people must say, bus them are broke down, you know.
So but me never have me say I'm stand by what me say.
But no, the man just say bus them are broke down, and you say you never said them broke down.
Brother, DPZ they want to sleep or something, man. Me say the boss.
All right, no, Blaze are the referee. Who want to sleep? Because when you say
Look
about
at
even lick, me say
Hey,
Blazer no care, no
Look
licking
at
a
me want to sleep. I put on my glasses.
Blazer.
No,
me
no,
say,
Blazer gonna be the
bus
referee.
the bus lick up night junction.
No, before
and the bus
night
lick a
junction.
town.
No, start up with what you say. You started out by saying
Me say the bus
the
them you have
GLP nearly
some
win.
with it, but the people must say broke down bus.
Okay.
And the bus them are lick up in a different places.
So which are the broke down bus them you gonna send me? Cause you were even offering to send
So
me free
when I
tickets.
bus them a transmission fail na Mandeville.
Okay. Okay.
And
so we're
then
going
you
back
have
to
another
broke
one, you have 2 tire blowout, and then 2 vehicle leak. Think
Okay,
of 2 or
so
3 vehicle leak.
where we reach.
I
4
mean,
or
so that
5?
me say what me say no factually incorrect. However you want take it. If you don't
No,
like
man, no,
what
no,
me
no, no.
say,
No,
or
man,
you don't like
Akeem.
how me say it.
No, man, you what? Brethren,
So,
we are friend in
how
November.
much,
That
how much,
first
how much
of
bus, how much bus Jamaica get? 100?
110.
Think
So
about
out of
it.
the 100 bus,
110.
what percentage? What
About
percentage
5,
of them
about
have
5%,
failed?
5%.
That can't be 5%, Akeem. Do better than
A
that.
little bit 4%, 4 and
I
a
know
half,
4
4.
need. You have 110 and 4 buses have issues and
5, me say 5. 5
but
me say.
5 is not 5%.
So 110,
Ah,
4.
hey, God no.
So Akeem, so yes,
About 36% then. No 4%, that's something wrong.
Akeem, you didn't just a while ago you bring in broke down and Mandeville, you know, can I ask you what broke down where and then you
Yes,
went
I'm
to
telling you, one
junction.
transmission fail a Mandeville.
But you just said that when the caller called in, the caller was
Brother,
saying that
no,
you're
me
misrepresenting
say
because
the call up,
the
the
bus
call, me
the
say
bus
the,
navigating
me
and
mention
broke
the
down in a
bus
junction.
licking a junction. That's how that are the biggest point me did mention. Me
But
say
Akeem,
bus licking
Alright,
a junction.
Let me stop shout. You are saying
Yeah,
they
please.
shouldn't have rolled out the buses because now the people them must see say the bus them not run roadworthy and are broke down.
No, me say
And
they
when you
not fit.
mention
Me say some of them not fit for purpose.
4 out of the 110.
4%, 4% thereabout. Try
Okay.
to check me
So,
for my maths, but me now nail things and me done.
so
Start.
out of, no, you did say anyways. But that don't make no sense.
No,
And
but as
as
me
you
say, me like the system, me like the idea.
good.
Whether either way.
So
me say this.
a PMP caller say if Mark Golden win, they're gonna get rid of the system. What's your
Nah,
take?
that don't make sense. That don't make no
Transmission
sense.
fail
Call know what I'm talking about. But
because
personally,
bus-
as me say, even if Blazer DP, even if these buses not work, we should never scrap the project.
see why the transmission fail. The bus identifies a Provox.
Yo, me go left for no politics in the cars. Hey,
No, next week
hey,
again. I'm
DP,
cute.
play me video car. You don't know them pop down ISAT Buchanan campaign thing right out of card of part there, so
Grant
right
me a
out
favor.
of Bethel,
Send it if you want me to play it live. Send in a Facebook messenger. Me
right
can
out of
introduce
Bethel's
people.
a basic school and Papi Dog.
Pop down in poster.
Yeah, and funny enough, them know who do it, and them have the video actually. Well, somebody decide to confront the person and tell himself he nail it up back. But me never get that. Me never get that video there. Me never. I guess they don't want to send it to me because them know say me gonna put it out to the public. But it was funny that when they were putting up the posters, I was there.
Yeah.
And somebody said to me, say, I better say them papi down. A morning. And so say, so done.
Andrew,
And sometimes people, and to be honest, you know,
Andrew in the chat room, in VCR chat room, said DP should get a job from the JLP. And then him say, all boss Andrew bye, and then him say, them yellow bird, use boss, can't deal with Jamaican words. So Akeem is, Akeem, Andrew is holding on to his point, although I just said that it's 3 different kind of buses. A lot of big truck in Jamaica is using the same engine and transmission as our Jamaican road. People are making it sound like it's the first big units are coming to Jamaica, like Jamaica not have big truck and bus. But
you know, the funny part is even the poster thing. Like, I can't blame the parties with that. Like, man, I will blame and say a JLP or whatever it is. You know, sometimes like youth, whenever something catch on the street and you know them know say wrong, them just I will see it and say, oh, maybe just join on this fun time.
Confession. Me make a confession.
Pop down this.
Me used to rip off people posters off. Me I go home at night and I pass singing around them place and see poster and me just eye glance. And when they start you the big blame, me used to just pass spanning light post and just bloop, and box it down. You never really learn nothing to do.
That be say. Me think say most of the people who do it are just fun, then just a catching on the vibe and so me just tear down the poster and
but
make them.
Sure the people are idiots. You know why? You know why me think so them are idiots? You spend too much money because them posters, them the high quality poster now where them are printing. Yep. I will pay money for them. You know?
Me need a print tree. Next election, me I want my print tree.
At the wrap, at the same way they use wrap vehicle vinyl like that, them I make poster out of it. So, you know, better if them it print some little hand card kind of thing and go out and meet people and he put in a their hand. So somebody say, what? Me like ISAT, me have one picture of ISAT, me I got chucky up in my dresser. That make more sense.
Sent.
Well, I don't really know marketing. I don't really know marketing like that, you know. So I'm not really sure
the
if
next
the bigger poster be.
I don't know, I ventilate it because me just are running on my head. Me feel say the only place them posters they put up, I like some places people dominate. So again, some people are gonna say no, that don't make no sense because they need to be fair. But you know, like how Port Antonio and Prospect, me feel say a PMP stronghold, everybody know that.
Yeah.
Me feel say in the community, the main road them different. Me feel say in the community them, no labor right should not put up nothing in them there. But like all fellowship now, where you know it's a labor right division, Manchineel, Fairy Hill, yeah, it just dominate and put up. Cause you have some lies with PMP I tell now in a blazer. I don't know if you have followed it. But already shooting the other night last week, PMP as a JLP, I shoot off a JLP, you know. And I try blame PMP, you know.
Can't manage, yo.
So that is what they're saying to say.
So you know who shot DP?
A JLP I rip down JLP. No, you know who know?
Who?
Dayton Campbell.
Jesus?
No, Dayton Campbell.
Hey.
And again, I have clip of Simon saying Dayton is doing exactly. I remember I said the first shooting when Vaz come out and say he made come up the road and police tell him say be careful because I shot fire. And Minister Vaz did not say it was political, you know. Him just say, you know, afraid that nobody can intimidate me with a bullet, whatever. And them crucified or tried to crucify Vaz and say, oh, he must have a political thing. Dayton came out. And me, I say, oh, less than 24 hours, Dayton have sources saying it's not politically motivated. So why not give
the country small enough where most time things happen, people know exactly who.
So because Dayton say it's not politically related.
Me never say.
No, it's a question me ask. Me never say it.
Information.
Some people do. I mean, I like you do it. I'm the host of the show, so I'm asking a question.
Oh, yeah.
I hate first when a host said that. Everybody watching know where I was by now.
Yeah, but I think Steve McGregor, you know, him at the end of the day, people get informed, and Jamaica have a big informer culture, so people
Finally,
run with
before
that.
I let my people go, and guys, remember we're doing extended now all the way up until election. So tell the people themselves to come over here. And I'm an early person. More and start the show. More and see them whole people will come and nobody go up in 9:50 something. More and see more of that like 9 o'clock as the shows. More and some people are wait for me to come on live. See? I want to remember for sure. Finally, before I go, Akeem, what blood and fire means to you?
Me, passion
Passion.
run through my vein.
Okay.
Cut me now, you see orange star spray.
Where wife give for you for dinner? This
Wow.
evening?
Me, you want to see me cook some snapper? Cook some snapper and some plantain.
Don't cut
and
him,
some
please.
Thing.
Don't cut him.
Okay, I mean, I see the orange blood.
But yeah,
Right,
man,
but
I love.
one thing, trust me, Akeem, I can hands off, because I'm only PMP friend, I know I can just call and say whatever. I appreciate it, because if the one Blazer, him I like one boaty, the on two side, and then him going at the, me don't really understand this, so anybody I blame him, can just come and just burn out PMP now and say, yo, the PMP, them blah, 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 blah,
Listen,
America, and then he just
call
say,
a
"But the PMP."
spade a spade.
Yes, but me like when
Yeah.
Akeem holding points, and as
Me
in just a while ago, if you cut him,
Believe, all right, hear me I say now. Me believe in if GLP are do good, give them flowers. If PNP are do good, give them flowers.
but you know, so that no win election, right?
But me
More
not
Anne Marie
believe
be a
in election.
counselor. More Isaac beat Anne Marie and me make sure be a counselor. More Gary win division.
You want gear it or you want she run?
Yeah, man, more Gary. Whether whoever
So you
want
want
whoever show.
you want
Eh?
lose in division?
Yeah, man, we can't go on, you know.
Jesus. Akeem, me put them something up on TikTok, you know.
No, you can't put me. No, don't cut that. Don't cut that part of DP. No.
DP, don't cause some more problem because you see the last time you
The
put up,
last time we put up
the last time you put up me, I said if Portland people vote out Anne-Marie Vaz, them ungrateful.
and
you
Shaka
never-
send for Blazer.
and you never put the next part of me say, but Isaac Buchanan is a good candidate for Portland. See? You never
DP,
put
no
out
cut that
the
part. No cut that part there. If they don't watch, it, then cancel the exclusive. then.
Exactly.
Okay,
But me I
okay.
tell you, say,
Alright.
everybody at Portland, every time them see me, the
Yeah,
labor
labor
right
right now.
boy
Yeah,
there.
man.
I remember me there the last week, you know. The labor right boy there. We talk about, and then Shaka go up on him show go talk, say, well,
We
Portland
need to
people
talk
are
to my DJ
ungrateful.
friend.
We're gonna ungrateful because we're gonna vote her out. So me say, all right. Me
Yeah, the
can't
only reason my problem is like, to be honest, the work we should do a solid work for a counselor role. Should have be a very good counselor.
Okay.
But me think Isaac would be a better legislator.
And sorry, so since you're girl, let me go over it. I do not want to see Isaac become an MP. I joke about it, but me not really trust the vision of your party leader, because the fact that he made him represented him. I would not want to see a 2-time convicted felon be my Minister of Security or Justice.
So you not believe in a
Because
second chance.
me believe in a second chance, but
So you not believe in a people.
Blazer, if me did have one daughter, me also say this. If me did have a daughter and me and the mother split up, we wouldn't split up. You know why? All if she do something, all if she born me, would have try to stay with her just to raise my daughter. Because one man now look on my daughter a certain way, and my daughter said, Daddy, I was coming out of the shower and Uncle Bob look at me a kind of way and make me
Boy,
uncomfortable.
DP pressure bus pipe, you know.
What that mean? What that mean?
Something you think you want to stay, boy, but easy maybe take your daughter, man.
True, but the point I'm making is, like, it not have to be a physical touch or whatever.
No,
There
I
are
understand
certain
what you're saying,
second chances of me now kick. I'm not go over there and say, Bob, hear what me I say. You see, if my daughter complains, you look on her again.
Right.
Me not go do that.
Yeah.
So this is a serious thing. Drugs smuggling is a big thing. And when I say, again, I have some bias because I'm all right with marijuana. See, even though, like I've mentioned, you have rich people, and them have license feet and all of these things. And, the Rastafarian got you a lot. So me feel say right now, every country about them are legalize marijuana or whatever. Everybody where they in a jail right now for weed to get let out. You understand? And people may pay some money for whatever government them for give up their money. Because I saw me think.
I agree with you.
So my thing is there are always a bias with me, which I know people were going to say sin is sin and all of these things. But I believe say you have some charges where it shouldn't be no expungement. Like no, even if a man did rape when he was 16, a rapist is a rapist. Me no think say even if you get influenced by, because I'm raising my son to make good choices. You know, so me now go, and if him do, God forbid him do something I'm not supposed to do, me now go tell nobody say, oh, he was just young and youthful exuberance and all of these things. Because I believe at 17 and 18, you are already formulate in your mind the kind of character that you want and the person you want to be. So if somebody could have influenced you, to give you something for care, and you know, learn your lesson from the first time, and it happen again. So if I did one time, Blaze, as you ask, so no, you're not asking me for a second chance. You're asking me for a third and fourth and fifth. This wasn't a one offense. It was the same charge twice. And like I say, me don't know me about the reputation when me have in Jamaica, and I can say this openly. Me stop teach 2012. I was in the classroom from 03, teaching from baby 2.5 up to 12, 13-year-old. And not one of my past students, right now, me see Sean, big up herself, me see married picture, whatever. Me have past student now, a big man and woman married and have their family and all of these things. You understand? Me name never call upon no molestation or no little picnic. You get what me I say? So yeah, some things where I don't want my MP to have that stain upon him. Something else what I don't want is me feel say if my MP can't apply for one firearm and get it, you shouldn't be my MP. Me feel say just like how they make a big thing about it when that was some political victimization when Pompuya one name the take with Vaz visa and Paulwell, because PMP not talk about it, Paulwell part they only talk about. And what was the talking point? No, sir, it look bad where your minister can't go America. And of course, you know, me didn't have a defensive mode. Me I like, what is America for why? So America dictates, like which we're seeing now, which is facts. President Trump is not using this tariff thing for just say why make America make money. He might use it as a political, we don't know what to call it. So somebody says something, I'm like, oh, I'm going to implement 15% to tariff and and I'm going to 25, I'm going to and if you don't do that, then I'm going to remove. You get what I say?
Yeah.
Me no want one country can look upon it and I say, oh, your minister of justice is a convict felon? No, sir.
But here we go on. Trump can't say that about nobody. A 37 felony, man.
Me not talk about. And somebody made that point the other day and said, oh, the country that you live in, you have one rapist and one rape. I said, but you see, if you have to draw for the lowest common denominator to make your point, you don't lose the conversation. It shouldn't be drawing for the worst that we have to say, oh, well, if America can elect one president with 32 felons, then we can do it. No. Me want it up. Nobody not perfect, but up to now, have they been successful to say why Barack Obama shouldn't be the president of America? What are the stains? Anybody at all? Where did nobody?
We talked about that privately.
Sure.
Worst president in American history.
Hey, at 12 o'clock there, you know. Yes. 12 o'clock now, man.
You know, me find Barack to be the worst president for true.
We discuss that one next time.
Barack Obama.
Blood and fire. You gonna say that about hold on. You gonna say that about Andrew Holness too?
Me not gonna agree.
You gonna say that about Andrew Holness?
You know, in a 20 maybe two when that first time he run. In that first time he run, me say him not gonna be the most corrupt prime minister in our history.
Oh,
I'm not really sure, but you know, I like him speech last night. It kind of getting people them rile up. So that
a good speech, a better speech.
As I talk about that, as I talk about that, we can't go without say this.
A better speech.
What rubbish Dayton Campbell coming about at him call the election?
That politics have just get the base going deep. Everybody have to get them base.
So let me repeat something that is this is Andrew. See if we can come up and chat some beer foolishness. I may have millions of viewers. Me want to find it so me can do it too.
No, well, you know, you kind of figure out, you know, to be honest, they figure out when the election did go happen or whatever.
Because again, like I said, I can't go without saying this. Couple of weeks ago, so even the argument about who did get permit first, which let me clarify, when you're in campaigning mode, political party They don't have fundraiser, so they don't have to. I mean, they do have fundraiser, but the campaign and them spot meetings or mass meetings, they don't need to apply for amusement license.
Nope.
They just
Them not say
notify
nothing.
the police that they would like to host their meeting at XYZ spot and the date and time and how much people expect and that kind of thing. So the police can put contingent. Right. So I hear people saying, oh, PMP did get them permit first. We got Crossroad go have them class party when Big Sound did that string up Stone Lovers string up in a half a tree. But
one thing still know you're the full campaign mode this year in the DP. I've never seen a campaign so hard yet.
But no, third term have to be a must, sir. But yeah, 1 p.m. But yeah, but the point I'm making is
It's
I
12
heard
p.m. now.
I heard Emily Shields, and again, congratulations
9
on your
o'clock. That's what I'm
national
getting
honor.
you know.
Congratulations on your national honor, Emily Shields, fellow colleague, and Dr. Arville Taylor. Big up on yourself on your achievement. But Emily,
go make me save one on so I don't have to go pretend like when I Joan on a Sunshine Beach, nice shallow, me save one and see if me can get our award.
Yeah,
Emily,
like that.
Emily Shields, she read out. Me not even did know about. As she me here talk about 3 meetings. She mentioned one in Portland that Sunday, and she marked that out and said, "Nah, me not expect because Portland not have that history something to them for election call of Portland." So and then she mentioned, I think it was I think Mandeville or St. James, one of them, but she mentioned half a tree for the 10th. And Emily said she expect the election to be called. I was trying to find the clip, but I never find it. To be called at halfway tree on the 10th. And she went through the whole thing to say she also expect the election to be September 3rd, which would be JLP's anniversary. So there's significant second time winning in September. All of them something that Emily alluded to for the JLP, because it wasn't Andrew that won in September, it was Bruce Colin. Remember? 2017, it was a September election. So the JLP this would be the 3rd time now winning from calling the election for September. So when me hear Dayton come on, I say, to me feel so when Dayton talk, Dayton just know say, me have some people, 2 set of people Dayton know say have. You have some, what the word, gullible people that them hear him say it, so them just run with it and repeat it. And you have some educated people like Akeem who would just scoff at it and say, come on, you know what's our politics, something yeah, which I think it's not right. So him know saying people who are gonna believe him and run with it, and him have other people who just can defend it because then just can blow it off. But brethren, not Akeem, neither does have that thing there too. Enough time when me draw some things upon him say, come on man, you know a politician is gonna be politician. I'm like, no, I'm gonna accept that. I burn you out.
No, but you target the base and it has its strategies and it has, it's just like both sides. Both sides going to say some things.
2 out of final.
I'm
Who
like
do you think
it.
are going in the election? JLP or PMP?
Boy, I don't know. To be honest,
Ask you what you think, sir.
I don't know, but real nothing. Me know who me want to win. One of them young people house. Me still in the age group. Forget one of them young people house.
Say one in the house.
And me look for. No, man, I don't want to rent one. That of the people. Me can't greedy. Me can't so greedy. I want one of the
people. You can't put them something in my chat. I want to know. I don't want to get me.
What that?
Oh, I'm gonna remove this.
that Jamaica. Don't do that, my boss. Yeah, go on hard for a day, but fix up that.
We can't do that, brother.
I second. Do it earlier in I chat to some about earlier in I chat to.
Me can't. Me nice if you remove it either.
Before me come on in the post.
Remember Restream Edepan, so Restream not really have a problem with it, but maybe YouTube will.
No, but me I said there should a way that I can remove the comment.
Jamaica, do a favor and remove that, boss.
Yeah, man, please protect me. May I beg you a favor? If me need to send you money on Cash App or something right now, just tell me, please remove it. Set up myself a bit blackmail down.
But so we know who want to win, but yeah, so you have a next thing to want in the DP, and if you think if JLP win, then we still do the food, the feed the kids them, and get the farmer them, because you know, me run some big farming in Portland. No, me want
Yeah,
to
man,
be
you have some
biggest
food
farm.
to eat, man. You have some food
Me
to
want
eat.
to be biggest farmer in Portland
Yep,
right now.
you have
So
food to eat. You're a good youth. Me vouch for you for say, yo, I want thing in the body
just
then.
you know, me lose. We no get so many time. Me lose. Them me lose some money still because go for some contract and them say who then support, you know, and we don't really get them. But they don't know anything. Oh. We know we understand the system, but more some if Anne Marie wins still more you put me on when we get some
Yeah, man, it's
produce
like
and
how
some tank
throw
and
some,
some
it's like how
fertilizer and them
you
thing
throw
there.
some stuff by your road and something where your council not do. Not worry yourself. I go fix it.
Yeah, but
Thank you very much, brother.
thankful for
Thank you
that.
very much.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Jamaica, pick up yourself.
big up yourself, my G.
Yeah. Lol, no
No,
cash
you
app
burn
in
me
the
out hard.
UK.
No, you burn me out. Me know you burn me out hard still, but respect for that. But yeah, man. So
Andrew comment is
you know,
and
since
this is
KD
Andrew.
Knight say must sue Tufton for post for play the clip. Man, I get sued in the DP.
Oh please. Oh please. Based on what? Anyway, Andrew from Vibes Corner Radio. Andrew from Vibes Corner Radio is saying a PMP one winning tired of big nose. Andrew, your time for answer, Blazer. Who you think? I mean, I ask who you want. Who you think?
Here we go.
Who you think is gonna win?
Me I call a spade a spade. Andrew is doing a good job as a prime minister. You understand? Some people might not see
labor right. People in my
hold
labor
on.
right.
Me and a labor right.
People in my labor right. Then time to
But me
see
can't
him.
tell you this.
labor
Me can't
right.
tell you this.
Ball
Me
him
can't
Me
tell
I
you this.
call a spade a spade.
But right
I
now, Blazer would
never
have prefer if
voted.
ISAT win.
Of course, me would have prefer ISAT win right now.
And this is why Blazer will
You go
always
vote.
have a
You go
space.
vote. You gonna go vote, Blazer?
No, me nah
This is
vote.
why ISAT
DP,
will
you go
always.
vote?
I am
Of course.
American
This is
right
why
now.
DP
Blazer
for true?
I'm
Of
not dual
course.
citizen.
This is
I'm
why
not-
Blazer will always
All right,
have
DP,
a
me book
place.
me ticket. Me book me ticket now. Come if come cancel out your vote.
This is why Blazer will always have a place because, as Blazer own words say, him call a spade a spade. Blazer would want Anne Marie to win, but him knows that. I mean, would want. Sorry, let me say that. Blazer would want ISAT to win, but he knows that he's not going to win. Blazer knows
Exactly.
that Faz is going to win.
Of course.
Yeah. So
Of
that's
course.
a big difference. What my next question? Oh, in terms of seats, what we are predict?
But me feel like this is going to be a close election. It's going to
It's
be a
not.
very
I
close
can't tell it's
election.
not. Nope.
Me feel so. It's going
I
to be a close
understand, but
election.
what is your feelings based on?
My feeling is just based on what the people them must say. Me hear more people about them hungry and them want change.
Oh please. Them people, them just say what they hear. Them are regret.
I'm just listen. That's for sure. You say the demographics of people when me there around is the
What age
people
group
them
you
where
hear, Cesar? What age group you hear, Cesar?
even the young people them here, so.
Say them hungry.
Yeah. them
Valentina, DP, me could talk to a chat. Valentina said we're supposed to go through RADA and stop playing the
Yeah, man,
food.
that's why I highlighted.
My friend, me not get nothing through RADA. I think I know me. I look for like a tank. The man them give everybody we wear green tank. Your boy can't get none. If you know somebody put me on. Tank and 2 fertilizer.
So let's ground the feelings, Blazer. So the
No,
last
man,
election,
me just put in a pan, man. Me just spend $500,000 put in a pan.
the last election 5 years ago
Yeah.
was so we have 63 constituency, JLP 149, and the PMP only 114. As you said earlier, this is a fact. There hasn't been a party that won an election being divided. I know there's a lot of original PNP. I think Akeem alluded to it earlier, to where they're still disgruntled. So there are a set of PNP decide that they want Mark to lose, and there is like a vendetta they're carrying for Peter Phillips.
I don't know. I don't know about that again, DP.
Trust me, I can't play Liz for you
Hold
right now. Liz said,
on.
tell Mr. Gold, Mr. Mullins last week, say, listen, man, the white man should not be the whatever.
Work. Jamaica, be good, man. Nobody watch me, G. I'm good. I think personally, I think them come a far way in terms of healing the party, like from where Mark did have a hope.
The voice note there for the show, more knowing I'm gonna press play and address feature.
Me know Mark did have a struggle to get the party united. No, I can't trust them with the backstabbing. But the only thing now, when we think we're going to prevent the backstabbing, the 300% increase with Androgy,
It's
Them
not
tell them,
300%, it's 230. Why you guys
yeah, man. All
inflating
right,
it by
200%
70%?
or whatever it is. The money nice now for be an MP.
230%.
That's still sizable, but at least when you're telling the DP, get the main point. The main point.
No, but me
You
can't be
see,
on live.
that's true. Respect.
Me know say something
I
is
stand
right
corrected.
because
I stand corrected. Two 230.
me sure say if you do a work for me, it better yet, because you're not gonna work for me. Me can't pay you. If me
No,
call you
man.
and me
What
say,
mean,
if me
man?
call you and me say, Akeem, lend me $300. And next week when me get paid, me I go send it back and me send 230. Yeah, I go just say, "Chow, make that 70 they go on, because
Yeah, that I mean, may your brethren.
yes, I me
But
tell
if
you, bro.
somebody else
So
do
if
that
you
now,
lend me
hello.
300,000 and me only give you back 230, you now want the next 70.
If me lend 300,000, me not gonna miss it 30. Me I promise you.
70 me say.
Oh, me not gonna miss it 70. Me a friend. Me I tell that man. Anytime I make it, you have to make it too. But
But
anyways,
that would
what
be
me I say?
we can't ask you for lend me 200 and lend me 300 and then
No,
send back
anytime I make it where we can lend 300,000, when we can lend 300,000, me not gonna miss it 30. Me not gonna miss it 70.
300,000 so much US, my youth. Not just $2,000.
No, almost 300.
100
You can't. DP, if you call me for about 200, 300, you really think some would have, if me would have missed, if you said me, if you shot me 70,000 Jamaican dollar chop.
Well, anyway, me just
But
say
what me that tell you before?
230% is not the
What me that tell
same
you
as
before?
you're saying. You're not the belief from have where I said no, man. You don't think so much people disgruntled.
Oh yeah. Something me think you
Yeah,
can still have a
55
faction. You're
PMP
still gonna have a faction like the Karen Cross and stuff like that, and whoever follow them, and stuff. But me think when me think happen, and me think PMP do a good job in organizing. I think they get on the ground, and I think them do some grassroots work in terms of enumerating people and stuff like that. And that is something more you watch out for this election. Like serious no, may I talk
No, this is
political
what me know.
strategies.
This is what I know. I know that there is an incumbency fatigue because I remember that during the 3 terms with PJ. Like me, I say two things me used to link. Me I say, yo, and when the queen I go dead, cause my mother born consider as queen and me no consider as queen and she just a queen. So that I was calling though death on her. The next thing, that's how I felt when PJ was the prime minister.
It just
PJ
kind of
won what?
long and drawn
93?
out.
And you just me turn big man and indeed a still prime minister. Me I say, yo, that
Hold on, wait there before. Valentina, I never said I want the white man to win. I said I want ISAT to win. I would wish he would win, but me know
No, you're not under address what Valentina said. She never said nothing about a white man.
Colorful dude.
So you don't know what color mean, the colors.
You know, hey, me I got my bed here, man. You are going. No, good night.
No, wait, not Blazer, man. How much you think them out? All right, me tell you, me think it can be like a 33,
nope.
a 33, 30 split.
Nope. Trust me.
Me feel like it go close.
Yeah, I feel like it's close.
It's
gonna
be close.
Because me I tell you this.
It's gonna be close.
It's upward of 40 for Andrew Holness. Like I say, I do think a couple of his newbies are going to lose because when there's a swing, which you understand on that, Akeem, once there's a swing, some people never did for win because there's a swing. So say there was anybody in East Portland, a sub PNP would have win if there was a national swing towards the PNP. So that would have, you understand? Andrew had this coattail where some of them ride on, and like I was alluding to earlier, I don't believe that some of them people make a name for themselves. Because, you could have come out and make people know you. When I see even the man, somebody sent me a video today from UYC or what the man want name. And I was on a live with him, with your friend Andrew, the Blazer. And he was complaining about mainstream media. And I'm like, nobody, like even no, Blazer, when last I hear me complain, say people not like and subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, because people are gonna just like or then like a cause. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you do a very controversial episode and other people start take bits and pieces and post it, your friend we see the amount of them run come over here.
Yeah, man. And there are people who they watch every night and they're not subscribing because
and I just say, God, then how much YouTube you watch where you not subscribe?
There you go. I'm gonna watch two with 20 odd 50 odd people
Right.
and not. So Mr.
Good.
Cuss people, you're gonna like, I'm gonna still ask you to subscribe, but you're gonna like what you like. And so this is where the UYC man are complain about, oh, mainstream media lock him out and where and now give him nothing. And I'm like, dude, the internet is free. Facebook is free, YouTube is free, Twitter is free, Instagram is free,
Hold
whole
on.
lot of other something that they're free.
You see all that now?
What
Me
the
not even know what-
UIC?
You're not even what?
What the UIC?
Me I send a video. I chat one brother.
I passed the man. I passed the man, or I passed the man, right?
I think
Hero Blair or something like that. Or
remember when name?
one of them guys.
Send me the phone. Cause you know what?
but-
he was trying to claim when the minister came out the other day and say, they're changing up the whole thing now where they're removing the syllabus. So instead of 7th grader doing 13 subjects, they're gonna focus on 6, which I think is a great thing. I have a maths teacher, Mr. White, was saying that when I just went to Compre. He was like, my youth, you love music, don't? Where you want to become a musician? Me say, yeah. Him say, yo, set up a thing and go come a maths and English class. And go and go play your music, because if you know that you want to, like, we learn R&T, them used to call it. What clothing and textile, where that have to do? Me that
I follow back a woman going to history class. I teach field.
I keep them alive, you know.
Say-
I can't cut off and put it on YouTube.
Mr. Master. Me have to tell the teacher don't recommend me. Me say no recommend for this subject. Me top got class. Me know a business more and do.
Yeah.
And because woman are going to history class, me no like
They have a thing down a company name
Man.
R&T, Resource and Technology. So it was like a round robin kind of thing. So you have a set of kids that did like construction and joining, which is woodwork. One next set do agriculture, one next set do art, and it's like a rotation thing. Them have it.
You know, me wish me got compre. Well,
And I'm
me wish
like-
me get the subject we compre they have.
And I'm like,
Yeah, the
none of
technical-
this here
the technical
don't
part,
interest me.
Training
I just
part,
want to
right.
go in the
Yeah.
music room and just sit down and play music, because that's what my life was supposed to be.
Me like, me love teach you, but me wish me they have some technical.
Them they force me to do other stuff.
thing
So,
when me see
so the
them.
minister mentioned that the next thing, and I've been saying this based on my Chevy, and so all who never know, plug. I taught for 10 years. Yeah. 2 prep schools. And a method that we had, we didn't just move people along.
Teach the rich pitting them.
Yeah.
No, there were poor people coming there too.
Eh,
Yep.
poor
pitting
people.
them.
Poor people.
There were
we-
people
we
being
want like them in a high
subsidized and
class.
did get free lunch and
Poor
never
people
paid
now
school
got
fee.
people them time the Chevy and a bang.
Anyways, so I the one alone did I make all of the money. Staff the need I make sure.
See that?
But anyways, the point I was making is that yeah, we had a thing where I remember Shelby. A Shelby? No. I don't remember. But you did have some bright pitney where I did like 6 and them did in a grade 2. Because the norm is 7 year in a grade 1, 8 in a grade 2, 9 in a grade 3. And I'm like, that's foolishness. Like, you're just sending them along. So this is why there are still students leaving high school can't read, which I think that's an indictment, you know, on the society and the school and a lot of stuff. I don't blame. Yo, me not see that person from when one teacher the day in a group and never agree with me when me say, me not blame no parents for them pitting and learn, I teacher them and learn. Because if me have to carry my car, go mechanic and diagnose it, what's the point? Teacher supposed to teach.
Nah, you know, I think parents have a role for do.
They do,
that.
but all right, so let's ventilate it. Again, I'm saying Akeem.
DP, we have a go, baby.
Yeah,
Work up
but
the.
me
Yeah,
I
work.
say,
work up
I
the
live
man.
if
Yeah,
you have your
listen,
pitney and you
explain
send your pitney to school, the teacher is supposed
come
to
on.
teach. So some of them are learn or something like
No,
the
but
other
you know-
day, but couldn't help my son with none of him homework because the stuff that they're teaching, they're learning.
Yeah,
me
but
never
you know,
learned
for
that.
me personally, like
DP, have a
how-
good night, yeah?
No, we soon done. You can't come out.
how,
You
how
know
me,
what? Me have a big deal later on, you know.
Yeah, man, we are
We-
close off now.
Okay.
yeah, man, we have about 2 minutes.
are
But
close
for
now.
me personally, DP, why me say that? Me remember when me da go school, you know, me used to have 2 set of books. I mean, not gonna say everybody can do this, right? But me know say that, you know, me never really get a normal childhood life pretty much in a some sense.
Yeah, we
Like
don't
me
know
have
say
to
a tap
beat
on
my
ours,
books. No, me just have to beat my books. My parents and pressure me in a books.
Mhm.
But you know, well, my father, me drive up and down with my father every day. Basically, when mother gone, Jesus Christ. But you know, me just say, you know, you have
That's
a
what made you a
role.
well-rounded
Church,
person.
church, right? Church. I think church have a role to play.
Mhm.
School do have a role to play. I think with teachers, them, I don't really know. I don't know. I think we best teacher them. I don't know if to death or migration or what. I don't know. But me think, you know, the system have to fix. We have too much people can't read nowadays.
Yeah,
But you
and
know,
this is why I'm going
and
to say I'm more
church. You remember
here.
when we used to go to church, we used to
Yeah,
have to
man, Sunday
read
school,
or something and
Sabbath
take
school.
part?
Yeah, learn Bible verse. If you can't read them, memorize it. And that's how reading started.
Man, nowadays
Blazer,
them.
you know, believe say part of the problem with the education thing, the teachers aren't doing their jobs.
Teacher them lazy.
Yeah, man, for true.
Teacher them
Without a
lazy.
doubt.
And majority of the time, them are expects them the expectations are the problem. Because you expect say, the parents them to involve, which is true. The parents
No,
to
but me I
involve.
say I thought so. Me now come from and that's why I'm bringing it up because there was a big supporter the other day, and the last time we talk about the school thing, and she never agreed with me. Me not see her from then time. They say if you watch her, you may attack, you know yourself. But again, this is from a very informed point of view. I taught music education. I remember parents come to me and say, "Boy, me can't help my daughter with my homework, you know, coming." And I said, "No, that's not your job. Your job is if I say, okay, we're going to build a musical instrument." And I gave them suggestion. You can take one chubby buckle and put some stone in it and help them get
Hey,
this stuff.
You know,
Don't
say
do the
I last week I go in my room and I find my recorder.
all right. So me I say, no, as the music teacher, I am supposed to be teaching. So you know, make no sense. Me have the whole school from kindergarten all the way up to grade 12 to teach music. In fact, let me add to it. So some people come at car about me done some of this, don't know nothing about me. Shebian, my passes, me used to get pick me a pass car immaculate and them St. Hills and them big school there. Once it come on to GSAT, I was teaching science. So Doppler effect and rare and them something there and them thing that me did that teach science for my GSAT picking them. Them they that do no regular music, but it links. But anyways, the point I'm making is if I am the teacher, it's not on you. And again, I'm going to go back to what my mother couldn't help me with my homework because when I was learning algebra at high school, them never do algebra.
My mother and father
So,
know nothing algebra.
That's
You
my
could have think
point.
all Spanish
So
me
when
at
me
all.
hear, and
My father know Jewel. My father know jewelry and truck.
is teachers sympathizers and teachers themselves who want easy way out. They always jump and blame teachers. My thing is, if you're sending your pitney to school to learn, teachers supposed to do them job and Blazer
I think
just
back
say
in the
enough
days,
of
then
them.
they care more though.
No,
That is it. I
Back
had
in
that
the days,
discussion just
the
last week with a
teachers
teacher.
cared more. And
So she was
then
telling me that, oh, no, Damien talking about pay people to stay over. She's like, I used to do it. But then she contrasts with a friend. The two of them did go case, you know, so ask Maddie this, so me know. She said, listen, that the teacher there, school for over 2 o'clock. And 1:59, they pick them done, say them prayers and sweep up and clean up and have the pan decks. She can't just wait for bell ring and everybody gone because she never did an extra no nothing.
Yeah.
And I've said this one, Rasta lady said this to me. And me not call her name now based on me I go say. But she said to me that, you know why, and this is years ago, you know why our school system is failing or we're not to our optimum? It's because, and no offense to teachers, the brightest minds aren't going back in the classroom. The brightest minds are pushed to be engineers and doctors and lawyers
Private
and all
sector.
of them. Other something there. And
teacher kind of become an easy career.
That is my point, Akeem. Teaching is grounding in this, where, and let me say it slowly, the qualification to get into any of our teachers' college, being it Michael, Case, Sham Sharp, where may I left out? Whatever it is.
Yeah, me know people
Teachers
never
college
Brighton
directly
teacher.
me talk about.
Me know people whenever Brighton teacher.
It's 5 subjects to go to a teacher's college in Jamaica.
Yeah.
This is the point I'm making. I'm really
just learn the curriculum for the year.
End with this. Hear the point. Don't miss it. The qualification to enter into any 6th form program in Jamaica is higher than that of to enter into a teacher's college in Jamaica. So that is part of the problem.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you used to have some people who they were teaching from the love of it. Like with me they just love music. So when the private school asked me to come teach music, that was easy because I knew music. You get what I say? So I had this passion. I moved my entire school did I play music. That's a joy. So when the other teacher them about, I be a nice when I make down there and Mr. Phillips recorded them at 9. It felt good when a child come in at whichever age and me just start teach them and then can't get the nice sound. And when me say play mirror a little and bring them to that stage, or when them play it, you hear the song and you can recognize. And when then go home and say, Mr. Phillips, me hear that song and me learn, and then come back and play it, and that brought joy to my heart. You understand? But no, for the teachers, them know are the easiest thing for getting, apart from what do you call it? What is it name? You answer phone. BPO.
Oh, BPO.
Easiest thing. And then them calculate their breaks. Oh, we get summer, we get Christmas,
They
we
get
get
overtime
Easter.
off through.
Anton, I mean just
You know me.
apply
You
for-
know. Let me tell you. Like I teach free. Like whenever I used to go class on my time, and me have a class. This old lady that teach me, Miss Burke, very good teacher, Miss Burke. And me have a young teacher named Miss Prince at the time. Miss Prince just know for a fact seminar their class. And no matter which part she know exactly which part there. And she just have to leave out her class where she teach. And she can just bend her head and say, I can go in a Miss Burke class.
Mm.
But that a teacher will care. That a teacher will know, you spend time to learn your kids and all of them things.
I think I did somebody else. But like when me chose Stone and she said,
But DP, time for go to bed.
all right, let me say thank you very much, guys. And I love how you come in just attacking earlier, Akeem. Not even
Yeah,
like
man,
me.
we have a fire
Yo,
tonight.
Blazer, me did tell you what Akeem did do me one night. Me swear say me and Akeem friendship it ever end. Yo, Blazer, I literally had to be begging the man if he get a talk on my own
Give him a
show.
talk.
Oh
The
yeah,
man
yeah,
did
yeah.
just
I
a-
remember you say. I remember you stated it one
Yeah, man,
time.
man, the war.
memory. I'm like, hold on. Me feel say Akeem plan up and say, you know what? Me not with DP after tonight. So me just go tell him my mind and just
No,
yeah.
that tonight me charge, watch the show, I'm get hot.
That's a
I'm tell my wife, sorry, I'm gone for the session, Me and DP are go at it tonight.
But open invitation, couple of weeks, going up about a month. So if you don't want to come back every night, every Monday night, I'm fine. I'm going to invite some other people, and all of this are based on availability. Because I got to
Can't make much labor doing the DP. So
I don't know if them are going sorry for me. They call up some of your people them. I saw you.
No, me can't do with the partisan people now. Then we can't take too much PMP. Me can't take too much labor.
You
like
represent-
me
you
like
do
me
enough
like
for
me
the
you and
PMP.
Blazer. Can't take
Oh.
too much of them.
As me say, me love Jamaica. Me not sell out. So you see if PNP start the right, or if them are do right, PNP are gonna always get my support. You see,
Me
if I
interested to
feel-
hear them I come with tomorrow.
Huh?
Me interested to hear them I come with tomorrow.
Yeah, me interested too.
Same old.
Because
again, as me say,
Brother
people-
Mark kind of let me down pan the
Me no know who-
independence.
now we're the
speech.
gold, the green down, all that too. Me
India
no
have a
know
Jamaica flag on his shoulder.
whatever. Me don't know who Blazer I listen to, but trust me, man, the momentum is still with Andrew. You
Listen,
it's there.
as
there
I
are
said,
some. There are
I
some.
am very much
what they call them
proud
people? Them say
of
Andrew's
what
the first post
Post-independence.
independent thing. There are a lot of us who we want to have that achievement. Because remember, say PJ, if people are give PJ 3 term, then me dad a stage where we don't know, them I said, nah man. Few people listen, few era. No, we need to have our young prime minister get him 3rd term. And I believe that, just even this last couple of weeks and months, all of the ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings, there's a lot for Jamaica to gain. And they need 5 more. Me and Akeem, the first time we met, that was the discussion. No administration can get any significant work done in 1 term. And anybody say them not see the work putting in. I hear people older than me say them never know them with a dream for year where I report 46% crime. I mean murder down.
drop in murder rate.
Yeah, and Akeem can attest to this. Back in the day, them a time the amount of beat. Andrew did it. If you know wake up alive and sleep on the door, open and all of that before we
Well, Andrew is a part of what has been done, but we are not going to solely.
No man, the point I'm saying, Andrew,
but me said this too. I always like to tell people this. Hold on, before you go, I always say every government work. One of the good things what we have now is social media.
Yes,
No, for true. Every government work. I'm not gonna say may follow politics long enough since some parents are not political. Me only one. So me follow politics long enough. Every government work, but social media now, and some things more highlighted and stuff. But thanks we have to do this again.
Yeah, man. I always tell people that how I see it, because I grew up on a bun Babylon and bun police. But I always say, just imagine where Jamaica would have been now if we never have police.
Yeah.
Same thing I say about police. When me hear people come and bash them about, yo, PNP and JLP, same thing and I do not. And something that I'm taken aback, I'm not going to call no name tonight. But there is a very prominent radio host that him gladly say, him no vote and thing. And I'm like, so what give you the right to come with this authoritative thing and not about, oh, the government this and the letter? No. You weren't
Tell
a
all of my
part of the
friends them, say,
process.
get involved. Get
So
involved.
you're not supposed to tell people and dictate. And this is what I find out. The people, like even now, finally, well, part time is a final, but my meaning also finally. I need to go. This whole manifesto thing, who really benefits? The people that print it, and the Tappanaris Jamaican, them want come after talking point. The day-to-day run-ins and the reasons why people vote, most of people them vote over the years from this whole manifesto thing come about, them not even see the color it. I've never seen a manifesto. But they
DP,
want
me can
coming
respond
about
to the chat.
both, huh?
Me can if me respond to the chat. It will show up
Feel
on
free as
YouTube.
yeah. If you're responding in the chat.
Because Valentino said me have a white wife.
You never hear me ask if you see the comment. Me not,
No, me don't see it. No.
Hey,
Valentino,
not jam me out in a
I'm a
Ghana.
Nubian
all right,
queen.
all right, we're good. So all right, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, my viewers. Thanks to Vibes Corner Radio. My DP send up your pressure. That's what Chuggy say. DP, will you be going to Jamaica for election? Of course, yes. Yeah, I go on go campaign too. Broadcasting live from Portentony Square.
I'm going to go buy a vote.
Yeah, well, if they want,
That
if
you
they
got?
want, if they want to buy my vote, you know, they can.
Send the plane ticket.
Send the plane ticket. Send the plane ticket. We come vote for Labour. Send the plane ticket. We come vote for Labour.
Vote for Labour. Vote for.
They can't control who me I vote for.
No,
Them
son,
have just-
me can't say, if me sell my vote, I go feel like they own me.
Princess so.
Have a good night, people.
Yeah, good night.
Take care. Have a great night.
Listen, you have to face reality. That Mark Golden must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. These realities must be faced. These are realities. These are realities. Mark Golden must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. I want you to take a guess as to who says so. I know me says so. KD Knight says so. Them say if Rich go ring up bottom and tell you say, no go down there, don't go down the labor rights.
All right. So I don't know what Katie is a lawyer. I mean, you can't sue for anything. It's up to you. But you know, I go sue me too because I play one clip where him say. But I was kind of feeling, I was kind of worried at some point. But no, man, the thing the way for the try. That 9 million earning just came into play. That's what Troy was saying on Facebook. There's a clip I want to go with though, where Cliff was identifying um with the prime minister, and I find myself in that same category. And I realized there's this thing where, and I think it's bad mind. PMP not like when people say it, but it's true. We have this thing where we feel like because you did a one away or come this crab in a barrel mentality. There's this individual from Portland. I know me not hear him say it. He used to lie and talk about Michael Manley did poor, which not never go so. Michael did have all him he was a farmer, even have him coffee farm and export and all of these things, but they want to tell lie. And I'm like, what is wrong with somebody becoming so? To me, the message from Risers is saying Mark Golden have him riches because they keep on saying, oh, him come to politics with him riches and da da da, which if you check AI tell us some of his fortune came through being the Minister of Justice and all of these things. So yes, he have made it from politics or add to his riches. But this whole thing, and this is why I take offense to it. I think it would be a even Stephen if we were talking about two black men who got the same experience in bringing up. And again, all who want bash me, it's fine. I'm all right. I'm used to this. I do not subscribe to this out of many one people. Jamaica is not out of many. Jamaica is out of the enslaved Africans who were forced, kidnapped, brought to Jamaica and build England with the sugar plantation and all of these things. So yeah, me not that. You can't come volunteer in my country and me still give you props. When my foreparents, my ancestors got whipping, I've heard of stories where you did have the British white man, them a come home, drunk from a party, see one of my black thing pregnant, of course, sisters or whatever, but ancestors. And one just say, "Oh, I think she's having a girl," and the other one said, "No, it's a boy," and the other one said, "No, no, no," and then just cut her belly, baby drop out, and then like, "Oh, I told you it was a girl," yeah, I just left her for dead. Chinese, them never go through them something there. White people, them not go. So, them something that's why me all them thing they dear to my heart. You understand? Me sound like me a rumble. But yeah, don't tell me no foolishness about no out of many one. People who were privileged, who, when them reached 21, there was millions of dollars for them to get because their parent did the right things. And nobody thinks I bad mind them. Because I always say this. I wish my dad did buy one half acre land. And my challenge now would be, put one room on it. And then my son challenge supposed to be, come go upstairs, that kind of thing. Yeah, I saw it's supposed to be. But again, a lot of us, my age group, maybe some of you watching, you find yourself in what they call the sandwich generation, where you have to be taking care of your parents and your children. And then a couple years from now, even grandchildren. So somehow we kind of bad luck if you born in at that time there. So I mean, now I say it's something wrong to actually have inheritance for your kids. But when you have somebody who did have to live with grandmother for a while, then go live with money, then switch back. I say, I walk go man here, gunshot and fi duck with him mother, all of them something there. To somebody who does not know what hunger feels like. And again, I'm not celebrating poverty. Me just I say, me can't match up them two people there. Me can't identify with the one when I have my struggle. Me have to identify the one who have my struggle. What me want to up now is Andrew need to start tell more of us. Teach us. Write a memoir. Do something and show yourself this is how you can become successful. Not because you're born poor. That means you have to live poor or die poor. You end up getting kids and you left nothing for them, whatever. No, so that is what I see. A man who decide that the poverty that I grew up in, I don't want to live in that. I don't want to continue in that. I don't want that for my kids and whatever and grandkids. And because him do him need for do for reach whatever, and up to now, everybody will call the prime minister a thief and him this and that and him rob poor people and all of these things. Show me the proof. And I keep on questioning it. When I hear people talk about the IC that said this and the IC that, I'm like, okay, so all those millions that we're paying the IC, for what? How many years now they haven't certified the man thing? And I keep on saying this from the get-go. Because the purpose of the IC is if me submit something to your falsy, like how the VAS, PMP VAS, and I think Michael Phillips and a couple others, they had to pay because them either file late or left out stuff or whatever. Do your job. If there's something for him to be charged, charge him. Charge him and make him and go answer whatever. Don't have this mere campaign and trying to think. And again, just because what? We are suffering from that post-slave thing where crab in a barrel. Because you look like me, you should not be in that position. It's okay for the white man to have it. Because, yeah, man, the man did have him things, man. The man come in politics with him things and no. I am happy to know that somebody that is just 8 years older than me I've made the mark. When me hear the man, even the other day, now I hear, because even Cliff Hughes, them never want to call him doctor. And remember that whole argument there? Remember one man called him, I think one lady called Cliff one time and I say, Cliff, I don't know if but why didn't you hear you mention doctor? And Cliff say, ma'am, his waste to come to waste my time, whatever. One man calling Ricardo Brooks man Friday evening and he must say why, and Brooks was like, oh, we have made a decision here to just go with the most honorable, blah, blah, blah. So now I hear everybody saying, but even that, the PMP, them did a bad mind. During the pandemic, whatever, the man writing paper, the man do what him need to do. If have him doctorate and even that. But as me I say, I wish I could take up several pages out of Dr. Holness book because some bash where him take and some beat. Now me know anything me hear him ear to. Because, him ears dep on the ground like the white line them. So him hear something and him just don't even respond to it. I wish I could do that. When I see people now come and tell me something and I try to be disrespectful for my pages and thing and like me just feel like, no, you're not gonna get with that. I have to clap back kind of thing. The Prime Minister is not like that. Him just do him thing, respond when him think there's a need or something to respond to. But yeah, he have showed us what it need to be. And look, 40 something, whatever, go back to school, have him doctorate, which is a great thing. As somebody like that, more my son for emulate. You understand what I say? So, yes, bossy. I don't know if somebody I got show that little clip here, but you can just write one little book, and show you, you start from nothing. share a little bit of it last night, which I think it was very impressive to see his mom. That part really touched me. Yeah, when him identify his mother. Did you see the interview with no, I didn't. Identify mother, she stand up and you could see the joy in her face. And may I say, this is something. And I last time this mega say finally. I'm wondering if the PNP with their smear campaign, if they think how parents feel now who have maybe children in a Andrew Onless age group and thing and she said them struggle. Like me talk it. No, my mother don't have to do it. But I remember as a kid growing up, my mother wash people dirty clothes. Yeah. Wash people dirty clothes. And you go through all of that. Your child pass the worst like my mother used to pray for. God, please help me make pass the worst, whatever, whatever. And them now land in a place of opportunity and fortunes and people using that for a smear campaign to say, oh, because them have this thing where them sound like them needing about, oh, well, you need to show us how you get your riches. You need to prove it. And nobody now asks Mark Golden for proof nothing. Although we know that there are people right now in Jamaica who have benefited off the backs of poor, hardworking civil servants and people who throw a partner. That's how they make them money. When not even bring up a things like and something, you know. Yeah. People committed suicide and all of that because them lose them fortune. I wonder how these people sleep at night, knowing that that is how they get their start. And these are the people them now trying to paint the prime minister as whatever. So back to the IC, like I was saying. Do your job. If there's something to charge him, charge him. Yeah. Make him go deal with that part, right? But you just come to the parliament with what is supposed to be a report, which is not a report. Just drop stuff enough for people who I think you're no you're their operatives. Want you to just drop enough. So as them say, a little knowledge can be dangerous. So you just say enough for people speculate and run with it. Where are the proof? And I heard somebody say the other day, which is so profound. These people, they're lawyers and all of that, and they would want to tell you that you're innocent until proven guilty. Why Dr. Onless don't get that? Why is he guilty just because some people, which at this point to me, it's obvious that them have a personal vendetta. Like they must say, oh, you no more third term, no more prime minister. Like even somebody did say earlier, them tired of Andrew Big Nose. You got down to the man nose. Like seriously. But anyways, that's it for tonight. We will do this all over again next week. Thanks again for those of you who have been coming back night after night after night. Those of you who have been sharing, commenting. I really appreciate it. The person that actually grant me the favor and remove that comment, thank you very much. To me, that shows maturity. Because you could just say, "Cha, screw them, whatever," and even log off, whatever. But thanks for actually removing the comment and actually stating that you did. E-cup, I'm growing. All right, so let me say thanks again. Let me say thanks to Vibes Corner Radio. Thanks for my supporters. Thanks for those of you making this what it is and growing, maybe slowly but surely. Until then, I always say if you can be good, be careful, and we'll come back if the will of the Father to do this all over again. Feel free to cut and splice and share. All right.